meter, 100 out of 100. Okay. Peter the Pig is a guy full of energy and loves to play many games. He can get a little sad when you have to leave. He likes having this apple on his head. Fashion. Okay, what? Weirdo. So we got Carl. Carl the cat always has to tempt it. Yeah, so this just has it. This is such a creepy freaking animal. Z the bee loves flowers and the gentle breeze of the wind. Okay, Marvin. Okay, I'm not going to go through these yet because I haven't gone through all of it. Let's get. I found a more cursed version of Sprunky. You guys seem to really like that Sprunky video I made. Nice little music game turned into weird horror game. But yeah, this is basically the same thing. We have all these weird little guys just looking at me. This game's called App Journey or App Journey. Okay, let's test it. We got this, a bee. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to cook as hard as I can. By the way, this game also turns into a horror game, so just wait for it. I don't know how to do it. This game's a little bit different, but we're going to try to find it. But hey, I kind of like that drum real quick. Okay, let's start off with that. Let's do this little flower. What is that? I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. We'll keep it for now. We might cook with it. Hold on. Okay. We're cooking. What's this? Ooh, they're so creepy already. These games are so weird. I like it though. All right, we got purple. Come on, give me some good purple. I don't even hear him. Is he doing anything? What is purple even doing? Get out of here, purple. Get out of here, purple. All right, let's do the bear, I guess. Barefoot. I'm gonna get rid of this flower. Okay. Okay. Let's do an apple. Oh! Yes, sir! Oh, yes! Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm cooking. What's this big thing? What's the pig? Oh, we cooking immediately. Yo, okay, this is good. This is good. I like this. I like this. We are cooking. Okay, let's stop it for now. I see this button, character info. Oh, so you can see everything. Peter, male, pig, funometer, 100 out of 100. Okay. Peter the Pig is a guy full of energy and loves to play many games. He can get a little sad when you have to leave. He likes having this apple on his head. Fashion. Okay. What? Weirdo. So we got Carl. Carl the cat always has to tempt it. Yeah, so this just has it. This is such a creepy freaking animal. Z the bee loves flowers and the gentle breeze of the wind. Okay, Marvin. Okay, I'm not going to go through these yet because I haven't gone through all of it. Let's get some cooking again. We got this green thing. Yeah, that's Marvin. Marvin! Oh, I like this Marvin. Guys, hit that like button if you want me to look for more Sprunky type games like this. Okay, let's go. Okay. 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 That? I'm levitating. What is that? A snail? Wait, this is really nice, actually. Oh my God! That's so sick! Okay, just so I can figure out the controls. If I do this, and then I do this. Oh, okay, so How do I? I see. Okay, I'm just figuring out the controls just so I get it down. Okay. I like this. This beats fire. Okay, what's next? What have we not done? Have I done this Horde? No, I haven't. What's he doing? Fire! Did you just see that? There's a button here. That's the curse button. Oh no, we found it. Guys, okay, I don't know what that does. Hold on. Let's play with this real quick. I'm not done with this yet. Have I done this? Yo, this beat is fire! Ready for this? Ready for this? I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Hold on, hold on. I can save it. I can save it. I can save it. So far. I think I've done everything now. Have I done this? Oh! I haven't done the greatest one. This one's sick. What is this? I don't. Did I do this one? Okay, I'm sorry. Let's press the button. Let's press the button. Because you already know the cursed version is probably about to be 1,000 times more fire. What's Ver? Who's Ver? Okay, we gotta go to the info. Who's Ver? Hold on, let's figure this out. Ver. Oh, Ver, I passed it. Who is this? William. What? I keep seeing this one at times during the day and the night, and it's only for me. No one else sees them. They're considered an imaginary. What? I don't know, but for now, I'll call him William. It fits. Ver. Wait, is that it? William? Where did I just find that? Wait, does it say on Ver's page something about that? Look, K-PAX says this cool little VR headset. His friends with pretty much everyone here. Okay, I'm gonna go with William. That's it. Did I get it? No! Oh my god, this is so much fun. Oh my god. Okay, what is this? What does that say? Fun is infinite? Is that say infinite? Yo, I'm infinite. Let's go. Let's start making some tunes. Oh. Oh, I'm high. Here we go. God, dude. This is cursed. Okay? Do this one. I don't even know what that is, but here we go. Here we go. Okay, next. Oh my god. Hit that like button right now. That was beautiful. Let's go again. We have a lot more. Is this, what is this? Triangle? Oh. This is okay. Oh my god, you just know this is gonna be so fire. Headphones recommended. What am I creating? What am I creating? Wait for it. Oh, this is so good. This is actually sick. This is actually sick. This is better than Sprunky. I don't know what it is, but it's just making me so hype. Okay, okay. We have some more that we haven't done. Okay. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, I just realized what this is all about. This guy, the bear claw, he got mauled by a bear. This guy, I don't even know what this is, dude. I gotta go back to the main menu and figure all this out. But all these guys got killed. Like this. Like, what is this? He's like possessed. Like this apple, look, got shot in the eye by the pig maybe. I could be wrong about this, but I think that might be it. Okay, let's cook with this. Let's cook with this. Yeah, look, it's the honey. It's the bee. The bee's nest, or the bee's hive. Beehive? Oh my god! This is so good already. Okay. Dude, yes! What is that? This is so fire! Dude! Wait a second, I was sick! Which one is the guitar one? I forgot. Oh my god, what is that? This? Okay, hold on. Let's restart. Hold on. I'm having too much fun here. Where is the guitar one? That one's my favorite one. This one's good too. But where's that guitar? If I could just figure out what each of these things do and remember, I can make the most fire beat ever. The apple one, yeah, okay. This, that's so good. Yeah, I gotta remember that. It's the bottom left. Okay, okay, okay. Let me cook again real quick. Let me cook again real quick. No, no, not that, not that, not that. Yes. Oh my gosh. So cool. Okay, what does this question mark do? I tried to warn you, Vanessa? What is the lore to this game? I want to go back. Wait, it's just saying I want to go back. Why does it say I want to go back? You see that? How do we go back? Is this? Oh, so that brings us back. Okay, I see. So these are all the normal people, right? So this pig, this is the imaginary friend pig. You see how it's kind of a guitar? This is the one that went. So this pig, its imaginary friend is this girl, William? No. If you put her on it, it says I want to go back. What? There's some lore in this, dude. And these two people got split in half. So who are the last two people? Yeah, it's a bear. I think a bear cut them in half or something. There's some interesting lore in this game, guys. There is some interesting lore. Z the bee loves flowers. She's also very gentle. She wouldn't hurt a fly. Okay. Frank the frog is a special one. Z doesn't like him too much since he eats flies. He tries to be careful when it comes to things, but tends to be clumsy. He likes cold, but not too cold. However, wait, I haven't even seen this guy. Have I seen this guy? Oh, I like that. Let's keep looking at the info. Actually, I might as well put a sick beat on while I look at this info. So let's just do something like this. There we go. That should be good. Ethiopia loves to do tricks and to dance. He loves to be in the spotlight. He's full of energy. Simple blue bird, a bit introverted, as he doesn't really come around to anyone much and rather just does his own thing. Hope he doesn't mind being alone most of the time. Sean the snail is a music lover and carries a little speaker player. Whatever tunes he has to offer, it'll usually be upbeat music. Amy the axolotl is a rather shy individual, but has the sweetest smile. Very gentle and cautious of her surroundings. Burr is the one who has that imaginary friend. Hulu meter 10,000 out of 100. Okay, no, you're not. Barry the bat usually awake during the night. Wait, speaking of him, what's Adam? His sight is a bit fuzzy, but has great hearing. Wally the wolf is a rude one. He prefers to be alone. I haven't even seen Wally the wolf. Hold on, this is the wolf, right? And then we got Corey the chinchilla. He's a bit of a clean freak and prefers her fur to be clean as possible, but make sure to wash your hands before petting. Molly the moth. She loves the sight of light. It's really special to her for some reason, whatever makes you happy. Voice one. Oh, these are all the voices. Yeah, I see. Rainbow Flower always has a smile on their face. We'll be singing a song during the day and asleep during the night. They're the most positive of all of us. Juan the goat is the greatest. He's someone we all look up to and is always solving it. We call him the leader. Benson the bunny loves to hop all day, snack on any veggies, a sweet one like everyone else, but not much of a talker. Bearito is a funny fella, full of humor and fun and nice to play with. But he's the one who cut those people in half, I think. Oh, so William is the deer, which is this guy. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, look. Okay, so the moth, which is the flashlight, this is the moth. So I think this guy got killed by the moth because he had a flashlight or something like that. This was the flower that was singing. This is, what is this? Blood? I think this was the Barito. Okay, what about this? And then this is the wolf. Yeah, so the wolf destroyed this guy. What is this? Oh, this is dark, guys. This was the snake. This is the snake. Okay, the eyes pop it out. Okay, guys, it's time to make one more fire beat. Starting with this. Yep. Here we go. Hey, I want someone to make like a crazy rap to this, dude. Ready? this is so fire! Guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and let me know if there's any other games like this that you want me to play. This was sick! We are back in Motel Simulator. This is part 10. We are on day 54. And, yeah, our motel's beautiful. Wow. Look at you guys. Look at all you guys. Gonna have to deny most of you guys, unfortunately. Yeah, we just don't have that many rooms. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? So this guy's looking dapper, though. Nice blue little suit they got there. Wow. There's not enough seats for everyone. Okay, we got one more seat over here. Is that guy gonna stand? He is. This is nuts. Okay, do we have any rooms available? Let's see. Okay, we have 2 rooms available. We're gonna have to say, wait a minute. I don't know what to do, guys. This is just too many people. What do you do here? No room available. Speed run of me denying these people. Okay, we got one person who checked out, and now we can go and quickly clean this room. Everyone is so mad at me at Hey Dog. I'm sorry, alright? We're the busiest motel in town. What can you expect, alright? People want to stay here. It's a luxury experiment. Or what? Not experiment. It's a luxury experience. Not an experiment, guys. Don't worry. I'm not experimenting on you guys. Maybe I should, though. Alright, let's sleep until this is done. It says we have a delivery at the warehouse. What did I order from the last video? I actually don't remember. But okay, let's finish this room real quick. Boom. And there we go. Room is finished. Yeah, looking good. I'm only going to rent it out for 96 hours. Oh, perfect. This guy deserves it. Appreciate you, pal. Enjoy your stay. $400 right there. All right, let's go quickly get the delivery from Derek. I have no clue what it is. Look at our money, by the way. Yeah, that's $5,000 right there. Oh, Derek, what? Get out of here. There's nothing even in there, Derek. What are you doing? In the last episode, we upgraded our storage, which looks beautiful. Look at this. Why are you slacking? Looks like we have to order more fuel. So let me do that real quick. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff in the last episode. It was actually nuts. How much fuel can we order? 2,000. All right, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. We did it. Oh, it's the blue suit man. This is too bad. Sorry. He was looking good, but we just don't have room. We still have 9 people in the office. This is absurd. All right, who's resting right now? Freaking, what are you doing? Why is Luna resting? What does she normally do? Gas station? Stop resting. No resting for you, all right? Or I'm going to decrease your pay by affiliate. You're going to owe me. You're going to have to pay me. All right, what can we upgrade? We can basically only upgrade motel rooms, shop, and warehouse. That is it, dude. Everything else is fully upgraded. It's actually insane. Okay, I'm gonna have her wait for a minute. She wants something for 96 hours, so that's good. Oh, I can get 2 more ads, guys. No way. Look at this, $130 a day. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Then we got $40 a day. Let's do that on this one. All right, cool. We got 2 new ads. Let's go place those somewhere. Where do I place them, dude? I'm running out of spaces to place. Oh, you know what I could do? I could buy more of those ad placement things. Yeah. Okay, this lady's checking out. Appreciate you. Thank you for the tip. Look at that $5 tip, dude. They're really tipping. They're really tipping lately. They know that they get shot if they don't tip. Oh, this is the YouTube room. Don't forget to subscribe. All of you guys. Also, hit that like button if you want this series to continue, all right? I'm trying to get to day 100 eventually, so hit the freaking like button, or I'll never get to day 100, all right? Because if you guys stop liking these videos, I won't post them, and then we'll never get to see day 100. So just hit the like button. It's as simple as that. Let's go do this laundry real quick. We can get 2 people in some rooms, which is nice. But while we sleep, let's order some ad displays. We got this one. Let's order one. Let's just order like 3 more just to have them. That'd be nice. There we go. Look at that. And then let's sleep until that other room is done. There we go. Perfect. Guys, would you stay at my motel? I think you definitely would. My motel is beautiful. You can't tell me that it's not. It's gorgeous, dude. My motel is so freaking good. Okay, we have a couple rooms. Actually, no, we have 1 room. It's a 1 bed. Actually, yeah, I'm going to give it to this guy. Because he wants 72 hours. That's good enough for me. Enjoy your stay. Okay, let's go. Oh, look at our ads. Look, guys. 1,100. This is crazy. Boom. We got paid. How are there 11 people in the office? There's so many people. This is actually absurd. Let's go collect money from everyone and see how much we got. So we got 370, 500 from Nima. Holy. We have 183, 26. What is that? That's kind of weak. 93. Okay. We have 60. Oh my god. I am so incredibly rich. I am almost at $6,000. Dude, what is this? This is crazy. We're so rich, dude. We're so incredibly. Oh my god. What am I going to buy with all my money? All right, let's quickly get our ads, and then let's also get our ad displays from Derek. boom, boom, and boom, boom, boom. There we go. Now where should I put these displays? I'm thinking one right here, maybe, like right in front of the gas station. That's a good spot, I'd say. Right here. Oh, I can't. It won't let me. Right here, I can. Should I? Or should I do it like here? I guess I could do it like right as you're going into the gas station, like that. Is that a good spot? Put an ad there. Yeah, that's kind of good. That's kind of good. And then we'll put an ad like, should I put one right here? Right before the doors. I like that too. And then we'll put one here for later when we get another ad. Cool. Perfect. My motel is filled with ads, dude. It's filled. All right, so let's put an ad right here. Smile with strength. That was awful. It's such a small ad. All right, whatever. Okay, well, then we'll put this one here. Yeah, that looks good. We need more of these little ones. There we go. All right, we'll put this over here for now. And then let's check to see if those ads are running smoothly. Overlapping? Wait, what? How is this overlapping with another ad? Are you stupid? Okay, fine. What if I just put it here? There's no way this will be overlapping. Boom. There we go. Sorry, man. We just don't have the room. I am, actually. Is that overlapping? Okay, perfect. Everything is ready. Look at that. I'm getting $130 a day from this ad. Sand Dover. That is insane. Oh, wait, yeah, we gotta cancel our delivery. We gotta let Derek go. Look at him just staring off into the wilderness. Guys, let's try to get a solid 20K likes on this video if you guys want another part, alright? Because this is the most insane series yet. We're on part 10. Thank you for checking out. Yes, they're tipping every time. Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, 20K likes. Hit the like button. Ooh, this girl freaking pooped everywhere. What is she doing, dude? Don't worry. I got it. Don't worry. I got it. The cleaner was trying to come in here and clean everything. Hey, I got it. Don't worry. Actually, you know what? Why do I even do it? She could easily just clean while I do the laundry. I shouldn't even worry about the cleaning, honestly. All right, let's clean up this room real quick. Boom, and then let's sleep. There we go, all clean. Perfect. Room number 8 is open. I think 9 is I think they're checking out as well, which is good. You want a 2-bed? Ooh, they do. Okay, I got you, pal. There you go. Enjoy your stay. There we go. Dude. So we get your legs. Oh my god, just for me to deny her too. Oh, that's so funny. 96 hours. I'll put you on hold for a second. I think I've said wait a minute twice to her. I feel so bad. Too expensive? Hey, frick you, idiot. You're stupid. All right, do you have any rooms that are done? Yeah, we have 2 and 9 that are done, so let's get those. Oh, blue suit man. Just gonna have to deny ya. Sorry. Your suit's nice though. Should we try housekeeping? I could try that. We just put all these on and like attempt to see what housekeeping does. And then I think we have to do staff. So how many gas stations do we have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 3 gas stations. Should I hire another person? We can make Austin. Austin is going to be the housekeeper. There we go. Perfect. I don't know what that entails, but I guess we'll see. I am serious. I'm so sorry. Oh, look at her. Wait, you were the all happy one, just swinging your legs, and now you're denied. Why was she walking up all sad? Look at this, dude. 2,000 liters of gas. That's crazy. I just have to deny everyone, dude. I feel bad, but also I don't. Like, guys, go somewhere else. We just don't have the rooms. Okay, you know what? Wait, is this room done yet? Did I finish this room in the last? I did finish that room. So let's buy some more rooms, honestly. All right, let's do it though. So motel rooms. Just look at that. It's gonna add 2 more stars to our thing. Can I buy 2 more rooms? I can. Now we have 5 stars. Look at that. Oh my god, this thing looks so good. Look at this, guys. Oh my god. Let's go. This is so hype. She's gonna go up there and start cleaning those rooms. That's perfect. Look at this. Gonna walk in here all freaking freaky like the get out of Albert. What are you doing? Too expensive? Okay, then go. Don't even set foot in here ever again. Pumpkin pants. Disgraceful. Checking out. Thank you so much for the tip. Okay, so we have room 2 ready. Could take care of that. There's pizza under the freaking. See that? I can't get it though. Oh my god. Luna will get it maybe. Actually, I gotta take these off anyways. Luna, get the pizza from under the bed. Oh, you're checking out too. Let's. No tip. That's number 6. 6 is ready. Or no, 9. Oh, this room is so nice, guys. This might be one of my favorite rooms. Look how cool this looks. This is a vibe. Except she pooped in the bed. What is that? Oh my god, that is disgraceful. Watch him throw it in the trash can. Yoink! Oh my god, that was perfect. No way I just did that. Oh wait, oh, he's the housekeeper. See, he was gonna do it. Wait, can you pick these up? Alright, I guess I'll do it then. Frick. Okay, so I think I'm actually set to where I can just let them be, right? Kinda. And they'll do their job. I think, right? Okay, this was room number 2. Alright, there we go. We got room number 2 is ready. That's a double bed. Let's see if she's taking care of these rooms up here. We got 2. Luna, what are you doing? What is she doing? Get the cleaning. Oh my god, absolutely disgusting. Ooh, a 1 bed for 96 hours. See, it's like, I don't know what to do. I need people with 2 beds. 2 beds. We need 2 beds. We don't have 1 bed, idiots. Look at that. They're twins. She's doing the leg kick. Oh, fine. We'll give you this one. Whatever. Just take it. Just take it. All right, we have these ready. Let's go put that in room number 9. Look at that freaking car, dude. I always comment on those stupid little cars. There we go. Room is now clean. That's a double bed as well, number 9. So we have number 9. We're 5-star motel, guys. I cannot believe we're already 5 stars. Actually beautiful. All right, we're denying all these people unless they're 2 beds. We're denying them. Get denied, idiot. Yep. Don't care. Shut your stupid mouth. I hate you. I'm gonna punch you in the throat. Is that too much, guys? Is that too much? Ooh, but this girl, one bed for 96 hours. I'm gonna tell her to wait for a minute because this guy's checking out. Yes, sir. No tip though. All right, 1 sec, ma'am. So he's got room 4, which room 4 is the one with this. So I can put this there finally. All right, room 4 is ready. Okay, bro, how much sand did you have in your shoes? Jesus, pumpkin pants. Okay, we're gonna give room 4 to this lady because she's been patient. There you go. Appreciate you. Now, can one of you please say 2 beds? That'd be lovely. Perfect. This is what I needed. A 2-bed for 96 hours. That is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much. That's $800, guys. I have $6,000. Holy macaroni and cheese. This is insane. Okay, we need to get people out of here. We don't have rooms. We don't have rooms. So sorry. Please freaking take your sands elsewhere. Jesus. Okay, I think it's time to start ordering for the 2 new rooms that we just got. But let's also quickly order some food to be stocked because we have a lot of money, guys. We have so much money right now. It's kind of absurd. So let's get things stocked up. Like, I'm basically close to beating this game already. And it's only been 10 episodes. I want everything stocked. Absolutely everything. Stock it up. Who's my stalker? Ryan, I think. He's going to have a great day today. It's already $2,500. Holy. Get some newspapers stocked up. Yes, sir. 3,600. That is insane, dude. That is a lot. Can I even order this? Oh, yeah, look. I can. Okay, cool. We got the gifts and souvenirs. $4,500. Holy, dude, it is so expensive to buy things. Like, it's already at $5,000. $5,500, guys. That took all my money stocking the whole store. But hey, that's pretty cool. We got the whole store stocked now, though. I mean, soon. It's gonna take a while for freaking Ryan to stock all that. He's gonna have the worst day of his life, but I'll help him. I'll help him a little bit. Shut your I hate your voice. Your Get out of here. You're banned. Hello, man.
From a truck full of bamboo to cubic trees, Kia are the smartest build hacks you need to know. If you use a fill command to create a massive cube of candles, you'll notice these weird stripy patterns that move around as you turn your head. This is an optical illusion that happens when you create a grid of evenly spaced things. If you place sculk veins all around a barrier block, it almost looks like a block of sculk leaves, and with enough of them, you could build a full-on sculk tree. Get out of here! If you want to keep and want to guess out dangerous areas in your world, why not try using this hazard banner? The recognizable radiation symbol is perfect for decorating a nuclear power plant. With just a lighting rod and 2 glass panes, we can make an awesome lightsaber. Since there are plenty of different glass colors, you can make any type of lightsaber you want. Plus, you can swap out the hilt for a different block, like an end rod, iron bar, or candle, to really change up the look. Weirdly enough, metal blocks happen to look a bit like a wavy wallpaper. So if you use them for the walls of a room, it can make the space look pretty unique. By stacking a bunch of decorated parts, you can create awesome totem poles. The different pottery designs are perfect to resemble the main different engravings on a typical totem pole. And you can also add some small wings on the side to really perfect the design. If you want the most unique chair in all of Minecraft, place an armor stand below a campfire like so. We can give it a helmet and fill the campfire up with some sort of food to create this cushion design. Make sure to dye the color of the helmet to match whatever food is on the campfire for extra creativity. Through the use of custom player heads, we can have custom wheels for our Mars rover. The wheels are connected by levers to the main body of the rover, which I absolutely love. You can make SpongeBob in Minecraft. SpongeBob is obviously made from a sponge, but its other details are cleverly made using levers for arms, a spruce trapdoor for his pants, an armor stand for its legs and feet, and my favorite detail, a black candle on top to represent its hat. But we can't forget about Gary. His shell is made from a stripped cherry log with a mangrove trapdoor to add the circular detailing on the side. For his head, we use an oxidized copper slab with a banner to create his eyes. Help! I want it! If you want to make this wanted sign, all you need to do is put your player head into an invisible item frame, and then place a sign on the same block, typing the word wanted in the top row. These signs can act as bounty posters, and you can even include rewards for hunting players down. Everyone knows that mud can be converted to clay by using a dripstone to drain the water out. However, the block in between the mud and dripstone can actually be almost any block you want. So, a cool build hack is to use waterlogged copper grates to make it look like the water is flowing through the copper grates to get to the dripstone. With just some fences, sandstone slabs, and signs, you can create a cat playhouse. That is so much fun. With just some bamboo fences, a pot, and a glass pane, we can create this water pump that looks like it's actually pumping water into the pot below. If you want a simple yet creative Christmas tree, try this one. The lights are powered by a line of observers hidden inside the tree's trunk, which extend out across the branches to power the lamps. Now if we cover the whole thing in leaves and add some candles, we have a perfect Christmas tree. With stained glass panes and item frames for the wheels, a lightning rod for the cannon, and an acacia boat so you can sit in it. We've got everything you need for a mini machine of mass destruction. If you place a stake in an invisible item frame, you might notice it looks a bit like a muddy footprint. This could be great for adding some extra details to your forest paths, or even as a way to prank your friends with a trail of footsteps in their house. If you really love your dogs, why not treat them with this luxurious double-decker doghouse? The little dog bowl is made by placing a carpet on top of a decorated pot on the bottom level. Then use stairs and slabs to fill the top level. Surround the whole thing in some trapdoors for the walls, and now you've got a cozy fort for your pets, but not for your cats. I'm rich! Look at all these dollar bills I have. You can make your own by using 2-line dye and a dark green banner and putting it on a shield, and it looks exactly like a dollar bill. They look huge when you hold them in your hand, but by placing them in an item frame makes them the perfect size for decoration or a counter in a shop. When you place a dragon head in an item frame, you're able to place a lightning rod in front of it, which makes it look like dragon is holding it in its mouth. If you have access to invisible item frames, you can also put a gold block in on the lightning rod to look like some sort of magic staff. If we use a series of bamboo boats placed between bamboo fences, we can create a convincing bamboo bridge that works in both directions. And since boats have a solid hitbox, you can still walk across like it was made of blocks. By putting some of these stairs in illegal positions with the debug stick, we're able to effectively create vertical slabs in this wall to create a tiny windows to shoot arrows from. This statue is boring and lifeless, but this emoji statue is alive with actual blinking eyes. To create it, just put this special eyeball pattern on a banner and place it above a trapdoor whose color matches the color of the eyelid. And then as the banner slowly sways back and forth, the lower half of the banner will appear and disappear gradually, creating the illusion of blinking. How do you make these custom flower pots? Start by placing 3 snow layers, then a dirt block. Next, dispense the armor stand and give it a leather helmet to create your wider flower pot. Plus, since leather armor is dyeable, we can dye this new flower pot any color we want. To finally change the season of your trees, you can replace all the tree's leaves with pale leaves. They fit perfectly in a snowy biome. Do you like my Nokia phone? I made it inside of a loom with the following combinations. By itself, it still looks like a banner, but if you combine it with a shield, it'll look even more like a phone. Just drop it in an invisible item frame, and you'll have just a phone sitting on a table. If you right-click a ghost horn in an item frame, you'll notice it looks like a spinning loading symbol. So by using command blocks to automatically rotate the item frame, it can make this ghost horn loading animation on a wall. You need this knife rack in your kitchens. To build it, place down an armor stand on top of a trapdoor, and adjust its pose so that its head is pointed slightly up. Then use a piston to push a beehive into the armor stand from the side. And now if you place a few candles on the block, it'll look like the knife handle sticking out of the knife block. With just a target block, item frames, and some buttons, you can create this unique dartboard. The inside of a chest is ugly! We can fix this by dispensing an armor stand below a chest, and give the armor stand a golden helmet. And now whenever you open the chest, you'll see the top of the gold helmet sitting inside. You can also use a turtle shell instead to make your chest look like it's full of emeralds. If you want to feel like a real superhero, why not try storing your armor stands in these light-up tinted glass display cases? Since tinted glass doesn't let light through, your armor will be drenched in darkness. But with lamps hidden at the bottom of the display, you can light them up each one at a time, really making you feel like Batman. By placing 6 lightning rods around a copper block underwater and then connecting it to the ocean floor with chains, we can create a whole minefield of these naval mines. By utilizing a large number of carefully patterned banners, we can manage to create a beautiful painting like this one. User Boaty Fox has meticulously recreated the Mona Lisa using 30 banners, making it for a relatively small painting that is actually fitted in our museum. I wish Minecraft had tomatoes. The closest we have to it is rose bushes. So if you go ahead and drop a few armor stands on top of your rose bushes, it'll resemble a trellis that the tomato vines are growing on. Mojang finally added phones. Just kidding, but you can create one by applying a blue gradient to a black banner and then applying it to a shield. Now if you put this in an item frame, it'll look like a phone. By placing some end rods between two levers, we can create a super convincing fluorescent light design for your modern builds. You can also place these in a greenhouse to act as grow lamps for the plants. Stairs stink! Instead, by alternating between two end rods and then two iron trapdoors and carpets, we can create a staircase that's actually still functional. And as a bonus, the end rods act as a light source for your staircase. By putting an armor stand into a floating trapdoor and placing a banner, you'll have your very own art stand. Now, if we create a lot of these, it'll look like we're at art class. This has got to be the coolest wall torch ever! What's even better is that it's quite simple to make. Just place a dragon head in an item frame, place an end rod, and add candles on top. It looks like the dragon is holding the torch. Minecraft cakes are boring! Here's how to make a triple-decker one. Place a regular cake for the base, and then a cake texture player head place on top. For the middle layer, dispense an armor stand, and give it a cake player head. And you'll have a perfect wedding cake. Instead of using fences for your balconies, try using hanging signs. A little lot sleeker. This is an illegal skateboard. It has tiny wheels, and was made completely in survival mode. If you want your own, place armor stands with wither skeleton skulls on trapdoors, and then use pistons to push them into chains to align them. Next, push floor blocks and slabs into them, creating the illusion that the skulls are actually the wheels of this board. By placing concrete blocks and colored player heads, we can create these realistic Lego bricks. You can make them out of all kinds of different colors and make them any size you want. This flat screen TV was built in vanilla Minecraft. Make it push two armor stands and give them both dragon heads. Next, use a piston to shove blocks into them, and optionally use an invisible item frame to put a trap door as the TV controls. Just add some extra detailing like a table below to house some speakers to complete your setup. If you create a wall of oak planks and make the bottom out of pale oak, it'll look like the wall is in the middle of being painted. To make it even better, you could build a paintbrush with a lightning rod and some candles, as well as a paint bucket with an iron block and heavy-weighted pressure plates. Want to make your own frying pan in Minecraft? Here's how. Start by placing an armor stand wearing a netherite helmet. This will be the bottom of your frying pan. Create the handle by pushing another armor stand into an anvil, mob skull, and fence. Then drop them into the ground so they stick out in a line. Push stair blocks to carefully cover everything, leaving only the top of the netherite helmet and the tips of the handle pieces visible. Place an invisible item frame above the pan and insert a yellow wool to represent the yoke. By placing a piece of bamboo in a flower pot and then putting this custom player head on top, we can create a piranha plant. We can also make it face upwards or use different kinds of player heads to create what looks like custom plants. By simply placing some hanging roots on the bottom side of a pink-stained glass block, we've got what perfectly resembles a little pink jellyfish. And we can make a few different variations of jellyfish with purple, magenta, yellow, or orange glass too. With a combination of packed mud and granite blocks, we can easily construct a mound of dirt. But the real trick is to use some melon seeds and invisible item frames to actually create little groups of termites crawling up the blocks. If you want to make your boats more realistic, you can use stained glass panes to create water trails behind your boats. No more fences aren't scary enough! Instead, use pale wood, pale fences, end rods, and white candles to create a gothic fence that'll send shivers down your spines. No more cars are boring! Instead, check out these flying cars. They can be built in a wide number of shapes and sizes, as long as you make sure to use tinted glass for the windows and a lightning rod and a hopper in the back to make them all look consistent with one another. By using commands to summon a hoglin named Dinnerbone that doesn't take damage, we can make an upside-down hog that's ready to be roasted. Then by using end rods or lightning rods, we can put them on a stick and cook them over a fire. You could technically do this with any mob like normal pigs or even a giant ravager. Using glazed terracotta, we can build these murals of giant sunflowers into our walls. They go perfectly on the walls of this lime-colored building, and this really has to be the most unique building I've ever seen. 4 armor stands are placed on top of daylight sensors like so. They're equipped with zombie heads and push with pistons until they're all in the center. Next, the floor place trapdoors for the chair rest, and you'll have a cushioned chair. For a bit of variety, you can use pale oak fences, trapdoors, carpet, and mushroom blocks to create these medium-sized mushrooms. Make sure to mix around different trapdoor and slab types to enhance the atmosphere. Check out this tiny city. The road is made of black concrete powder and covered in different colored buttons to resemble cars passing by. And the taller buildings are constructed using a combination of walls, fences, chains, iron bars, flower pots, and end rods for a wide variety in shape and height. You could keep this city to the tiny 5x5 area we built it in, or you could extend it for miles and pretend to be a giant monster stomping around in a city. Run for your lives! A cool build hack is using some ladders, a rail, and a glass block to create an empty cage. If you add a honey block underneath, you could actually trap a chicken inside this cage without it escaping. Since the ladders have solid hitboxes and the honey block stops the chicken from being able to jump out. You can build some cute drawers by combining lecterns, signs, shulkers, slabs, And trapdoors. If you place a hanging sign on the side of a block, it creates this little support rod that's perfect for a parrot to sit perched on top of. The body of the guitar is shaped with signs and trapdoors to give it that recognizable acoustic guitar shape. And the neck is bent with a flower pot on top to resemble the guitar's headstock. Then you can use a shrugged banner to recreate the guitar strings to finish it off. Placing several warped hanging signs in a row allows us to create some really good-looking sidewalls for the truck bed. And then by stacking some wooden boats in the back, we make a very interesting-looking bundle of bamboo. Want to create a sleek, high-speed train? Use quartz blocks to shape the main body of the train. Place invisible item frames on the sides and insert black glass panes to mimic tinted windows. Then for the nose of the train, start by placing a banner on the ground. Then place a stair block on top of the banner to form a pointed front. Finally, just add some trapdoors and repeaters on top to complete your train. To give your trees a little more detail, you can cover them in these tiny logs to resemble cut branches and tree knots. This is done using an invisible armor stand holding a log item, but you could make even smaller branches using items in invisible item frames. The top of the creaking heart and sides both look so cool. We can utilize this by building your floor of creaking hearts placed at different angles to create this spooky carpet. By using commands to place vines on the back sides of ladders, you can create this design for a vine-covered trellis. This would make for a great addition to a garden build. You could even consider swapping out the vines for glow lichen to change up the types of vines crawling on the trellis. Want to make a placeable cab in Minecraft? You see, by placing two armor stands with helmets, one placed flat on the ground and one on a trapdoor, then pushed together using pistons, will have a layered, stylish tab look. You can also dye them for different cab colors. By combining lapis lazuli and the rib armor trim of golden armor, you can create an Egyptian crown. Or by using the silence armor trim with copper on green dyed armor, you can create a set of green camo gear. You can create giant numbers using banners for labeling the coordinates of your base, or for labeling the current height you're at in a mineshaft. Do you like my cubic trees? They can be built from granite and jungle planks for the trunk, and wool, moss, and carpet for the leaves. I just love how each branch gets its own set of cube leaves. This tiny little log with an axe in it is adorable! To create it, just place a custom player skull with a log texture, and then summon an invisible armor stand holding an axe so that the axe's blade is just sticking into the top of the log. It's a simple detail, but placing it into a forest cabin scene makes the build look a lot more lived in. You can create these fancy tables by dispensing an armor stand into the ground, placing a scaffolding block, and surrounding it with trapdoors. You can exchange a center helmet and trapdoors with all different kinds of combinations. I personally prefer using iron trapdoors with an iron helmet in the middle. You'll need to use a redstone block to power the iron trapdoors for this one. The nether is too big! Oh, I made my tiny one! You can build this tiny crimson forest with crimson nylium for the ground, and some crimson fences and nether wall blocks to create the crimson fungus trees. You could even have a tiny nether portal banner design, placed in such a way that the bottom half gets cut off. Or you could swap out the crimson blocks for warped ones to create a tiny warped forest instead. This baby villager does not deserve a full-size bed. Instead, it should have this little baby cradle. By using commands, we're able to place just the top half of the bed between these two trapdoors. Next, put some signs to create the walls of the crib. This is your new bed now! Everyone knows you can use anvils or stone slabs and item frames to create torch holders, but why limit yourself? You can try all sorts of different items like walls, scaffolding, trapdoors, fence gates, copper grates. If you're in creative mode, also use invisible items. Colors, you can make any type of lightsaber you want. Plus, you can swap out the hilt for a different block, like an end rod, iron bar, or candle, to really change up the look. Weirdly enough, melon blocks happen to look a bit like a wavy wallpaper, so if you use them for the walls of a room, it can make the space look pretty unique. By stacking a bunch of decorated pots, you can create awesome totem poles. The different pottery designs are perfect to resemble the main different engravings on a typical totem pole. And you can also add some small wings on the side to really perfect the design. If you want the most unique chair anywhere in all of Minecraft. Place an armor stand below a campfire like so. We can give it a helmet and fill the campfire up with some sort of food to create this cushion design. Make sure to dye the color of the helmet to match whatever food is on the campfire for extra creativity. Through the use of custom player heads, we can have custom wheels for our Mars rover. The wheels are connected by levers to the main body of the rover, which I absolutely love. You can make SpongeBob in Minecraft. SpongeBob is obviously cleverly made using levers for arms, a spruce stuffed door for his pants, an armor stand for his legs and feet, and my favorite detail, a black candle on top to represent his hat. But we can't forget about Gary. His shell is made from a stripped cherry log with a mangrove strap door to add the circular detailing on the side. For his head, we use an oxidized copper slab with a banner to create his eyes. Help, I'm wanted! If you want to make this wanted sign, all you need to do is put your player head into an invisible item frame, and then place a sign on the same block, typing the word wanted in the top row. These signs can act as bounty posters, and you can even include rewards for hunting players down. Everyone knows that mud can be converted to clay by using a dripstone to drain the water out. However, the block in between the mud and dripstone can actually be almost any block you want. So a cool build hack is to use waterlogged copper grates to make it look like the water is flowing through the copper grates to get to the dripstone. With just some fences, sandstone slabs, and signs, you can create a cat playhouse. That is so much fun. With just some bamboo fences, a pot, and a glass pane, we can create this water pump that looks like it's actually pumping water into the pot below. If you want a simple yet creative Christmas tree, try this one. The lights are powered by a line of observers hidden inside the tree's trunk, which extend out across the branches to power the lamps. Now if we cover the whole thing in leaves and add some candles, we have a perfect Christmas tree with stained glass panes and item frames for the wheels, a lightning rod for the cannon, and an acacia boat so you can sit in it. We've got everything you need for a mini machine of mass destruction. If you place a stake in an invisible item frame, you might notice it looks a bit like a muddy footprint. This could be great for adding some extra details to your forest paths, or even as a way to prank your friends with a trail of footsteps in their house. If you really love your dogs, why not treat them with this luxurious double-decker doghouse? The little dog bowl is made by placing a carpet on top of a decorated pot on the bottom level. Then use stairs and slabs to build the top level. Surround the whole thing in some trapdoors for the walls, and now you've got a cozy forge for your pets, but not for your cats. I'm rich! Look at all these dollar bills I have. You can make your own by using 2-line dye and a dark green banner and putting it on a shield, and it looks exactly like a dollar bill. They look huge when you hold them in your hand, but by placing them in an item frame makes them the perfect size to be decoration for a counter in a shop. When you place a dragon head in an item frame, you're able to place a lightning rod in front of it, which makes it look like dragon is holding it in its mouth. If you have access to invisible item frames, you can also put a gold block in on the lightning rod to look like some sort of magic staff. If we use a series of bamboo boats placed between bamboo fences, we can create a convincing bamboo bridge that works in both directions. And since boats have a solid hitbox, you can still walk across like it was made of blocks. By putting some of these stairs in illegal positions with the debug stick, we're able to effectively create vertical slabs in this wall to create the tiny windows to shoot arrows from. This statue is boring and lifeless, but this emoji statue is alive with actual blinking eyes. To create it, just put this special eyeball pattern on a banner and place it above a trapdoor whose color matches the color of the eyelid. And then as the banner slowly sways back and forth, the lower half of the banner will appear and disappear gradually, creating the illusion of blinking. How do you make these custom flower pots? Start by placing 3 snow layers, then a dirt block. Next, dispense the armor stand and give it a leather helmet to create your wider flower pot. Plus, since leather armor is dyeable, we can dye this new flower pot any color we want. To permanently change the season of your trees, you can replace older trees' leaves with pale leaves. They fit perfectly in a snowy biome. Do you like my Nokia phone? I made it inside of a loom with the following combinations. By itself, it still looks like a banner, but if you combine it with a shield, it'll look even more like a phone. Just drop it in an invisible item frame, and you'll have just a phone sitting on a table. If you right-click a ghost horn in an item frame, you'll notice it looks like a spinning loading symbol. So by using command blocks to automatically rotate the item frame, you can make this ghost horn loading animation on a wall. You need this knife rack in your kitchen. To build it, place down an armor stand on top of a trapdoor, and adjust its pose so that its head is pointed slightly up. Then use a piston to push a beehive into the armor stand from the side. And now if you place a few candles on the block, it'll look like the knife handle sticking out of the knife block. With just a target block, item frames, and some buttons, you can create this unique dartboard. The inside of a chest is ugly! We can fix this by dispensing an armor stand below a chest, and give the armor stand a golden helmet. And now whenever you open the chest, you'll see the top of the gold helmet sitting inside. You could also use a turtle shell instead to make your chest look like it's full of emeralds. If you want to feel like a real superhero, why not try storing your armor stands in these light-up tinted glass display cases? Since tinted glass doesn't let light through, Your armor will be drenched in darkness, but with lamps hidden at the bottom of the display, you can light them up each one at a time, really making you feel like Batman. By placing 6 lightning rods around a copper block underwater and then connecting it to the ocean floor with chains, we can create a whole minefield of these naval mines. By utilizing a large number of carefully patterned banners, we can manage to create a beautiful painting like this one. User Boaty Fox has meticulously recreated the Mona Lisa using 30 banners, making for a relatively small painting that you could actually fit in an art museum. I wish Minecraft had tomatoes. The closest we have to it is rose bushes. So if you go ahead and drop a few armor stands on top of your rose bushes, it'll resemble a trellis that the tomato vines are growing on. Mojang finally added phones. Just kidding, but you can create one by applying a blue gradient to a black banner and then applying it to a shield. Now if you put this in an item frame, it'll look like a phone. By placing some end rods between 2 levers, we can create a super convincing fluorescent light design for your modern builds. You can also place these in a greenhouse to act as grow lamps for the plants. Stairs stink! Instead, by alternating between 2 end rods and then 2 iron trapdoors and carpets, we can create a staircase that's actually still functional. And as a bonus, the end rods act as a light source for your staircase. By putting an armor stand into a floating trapdoor and placing a banner, you'll have your very own art stand. Now, if we create a lot of these, it'll look like we're at art class. This has got to be the coolest wall torch ever! What's even better is that it's quite simple to make. Just place a dragon head in an item frame, place an end rod, and add candles on top. It looks like the dragon is holding the torch. Minecraft cakes are boring! Here's how to make a triple-decker one. Place a regular cake for the base, and then a cake texture player head place on top. For the middle layer, dispense an armor stand, and give it the cake player head. And you'll have a perfect wedding cake. Instead of using fences for your balconies, try using hanging signs. It'll look a lot sleeker. This is an illegal skateboard. It has tiny wheels, and was made completely in survival mode. If you want your own, place armor stands with wither skeleton skulls on trapdoors, and then use pistons to push them into chains to align them. Next, push floor blocks and slabs into them, creating the illusion that the skulls are actually the wheels of this board. By placing concrete blocks and colored player heads, we can create these realistic Lego bricks. You can make them out of all kinds of different colors and make them any size you want. This flat screen TV was built in vanilla Minecraft. Make it push 2 armor stands and give them both dragon heads. Next, use a piston to shove blocks into them, and optionally use an invisible item frame to put a trap door as a TV controls. Just add some extra detailing like a table below to house some speakers to complete your setup. If you create a wall of oak planks and make the bottom out of pale oak, it'll look like the wall is in the middle of being painted. To make it even better, you could build a paintbrush with a lightning rod and some candle, as well as a paint bucket with an iron block and heavy-weighted pressure plates. Want to make your own frying pan in Minecraft? Here's how. Start by placing an armor stand wearing a netherite helmet. This will be the bottom of your frying pan. Create the handle by pushing another armor stand into an anvil, mob skull, and fence. Then drop them into the ground so they stick out in a line. Push stair blocks to carefully cover everything, leaving only the top of the netherite helmet and the tips of the handle pieces visible. Place an invisible item frame above the pan and insert yellow wool to represent the yoke. By placing a piece of bamboo in a flower pot and then putting this custom player head on top, we can create a piranha plant. We can also make it face upwards or use different kinds of player heads to create what looks like custom plants. By simply placing some hanging roots on the bottom side of a pink-stained glass block, we've got what perfectly resembles a little pink jellyfish. And we can make a few different variations of jellyfish with purple, magenta, yellow, or orange glass too. With a combination of packed mud and granite blocks, we can easily construct a mound of dirt. But the real trick is to use some melon seeds and invisible item frames to actually create little groups of termites crawling up the blocks. If you want to make your boats more realistic, you can use stained glass panes to create water trails behind your boats. Normal fences aren't scary enough! Instead, use pale wood, pale fences, end rods, and white candles to create a gothic fence that'll send shivers down your spines. Normal cars are boring! Instead, check out these flying cars. They can be built in a wide number of shapes and sizes, as long as you make sure to use tinted glass for the windows and a lightning rod and a hopper in the back to make them all look consistent with one another. By using commands to summon a hoglin named Dinnerbone that doesn't take damage, we can make an upside-down hog that's ready to be roasted. Then by using end rods or lightning rods, we can put them on a stick and cook them over a fire. You could technically do this with any mob like normal pigs or even a giant ravager. Using glazed terracotta, we can build these murals of giant sunflowers into our walls. They go perfectly on the walls of this lime-colored building, and this really has to be the most unique building I've ever seen. 4 armor stands are placed on top of daylight sensors like so. They're equipped with zombie heads and pushed with pistons until they're all in the center. Next, fill the floor up, place trapdoors for the chair rest, and you'll have a cushioned chair. For a bit of variety, you can use pale oak fences, trapdoors, carpet, and mushroom blocks to create these medium-sized mushrooms. Make sure to mix around different trapdoor and slab types to enhance the atmosphere. Check out this tiny city. The road is made of black concrete powder and covered in different colored buttons to resemble cars passing by. And all the buildings are constructed using a combination of walls, fences, chains, iron bars, flower pots, and end rods for a wide variety in shape and height. You could keep this city to the tiny 5x5 area we built it in, or you could extend it for miles and pretend to be a giant monster stopping around in the city. Run for your lives! The core build hack is using some ladders, a rail, and a glass block to create an empty cage. If you add a honey block underneath, you could actually trap a chicken inside this cage without it escaping. Since the ladders have solid hitboxes and the honey block stops the chicken from being able to jump out. You can build some cute drawers by combining lecterns, signs, shulkers, slabs, and trapdoors. If you place a hanging sign on the side of a block, it creates this little support rod that's perfect for a parrot to sit perched on top of. The body of the guitar is shaped with signs and trapdoors to give it that recognizable acoustic guitar shape. And the neck is a fence with a flower pot on top to resemble the guitar's headstock. Then you can use a smudged banner to recreate the guitar strings to finish it off. Placing several warped hanging signs in a row allows us to create some really good-looking sidewalls for the truck bed. And then by stacking some wooden boats in the back, we make a very interesting-looking bundle of bamboo. Want to create a sleek, high-speed train? Use quartz blocks to shape the main body of the train. Place invisible item frames on the sides and insert black glass panes to mimic tinted windows. And for the nose of the train, start by placing a banner on the ground. Then place a stair block on top of the banner to form a point of front. Finally, just add some trapdoors and repeaters on top to complete your train. To give your trees a little more detail, you can cover them in these tiny logs to resemble cut branches and tree knots. This is done using an invisible armor stand holding a log item, but you could make even smaller branches using items in invisible item frames. The top of the creaking heart and sides both look so cool. We can utilize this by building a floor of creaking hearts placed at different angles to create this spooky carpet. By using commands to place vines on the back sides of ladders, you can create this design for a vine-covered trellis. This would make for a great addition to a garden build. You could even consider swapping out the vines for glow lichen to change up the types of vines crawling on the trellis. Want to make a possible cap in Minecraft? You see, they're placing two armor stands with helmets, one placed flat on the ground and one on a trapdoor, then pushed together using pistons to have a layered, stylish hat look. You can also dye them for different cap colors. By combining lapis lazuli and the rib armor trim of golden armor, you can create an Egyptian crown. Or by using the silence armor trim with copper on green dyed armor, you can create a set of green camo gear. You can create giant numbers using banners for labeling the coordinates of your base, or for labeling the current height you're at in a mineshaft. Do you like my cubic trees? They can be built from granite and jungle planks for the trunk, and wool, moss, and copper. Golden armor, you can create an Egyptian crown pushed together using pistons to have a layered, stylish hat look. You can also dye them for different cap colors by combining lapis lazuli and the armor trim of golden armor, you can create an Egyptian crown. Or by using the silence armor trim with copper on green dyed armor, you can create a set of green camo gear. You can create giant numbers using banners for labeling the coordinates of your base, or for labeling the current hydrat in a mine shaft. Do you like my cubic trees? They can be built from granite and jungle planks for the trunk, and wool, moss, and carpet for the leaves. I just love how each branch gets its own set of cube leaves. This tiny little log with an axe in it is adorable! To create it, just place a custom player skull with a log texture, and then summon an invisible armor stand holding an axe so that the axe's blade is just sticking into the top of the log. It's a simple detail, but placing it into a forest cabin scene makes the build look a lot more lived in. You can create these fancy tables by dispensing an armor stand into the ground, placing a scaffolding block, and surrounding it with trapdoors. You can exchange a center helmet and trapdoors with all different kinds of combinations. I personally prefer using iron trapdoors with an iron helmet in the middle. You'll need to use a redstone block to power the iron trapdoors for this one. The nether is too big! So I made my tiny one. You can build this tiny crimson forest with crimson nylium for the ground, and some crimson fences and nether wall blocks to create the crimson fungus trees. You could even have a tiny nether portal banner design, placed in such a way that the bottom half gets cut off. Or you could swap out the crimson blocks for warped ones to create a tiny warped forest instead. This baby villager does not deserve a full-size bed. Instead, it should have this little baby cradle. By using commands, we're able to place just the top half of a bed between these two trapdoors. Next, put some signs to create the walls of the crib. This is your new bed now! Everyone knows you can use anvils or stone slabs and item frames to create torch holders, but why limit yourself? You can try all sorts of different items like walls, scaffolding, trapdoors, fence gates, copper grates. If you're in creative mode, you can also use invisible item frames to make them look extra fancy. This is a functional mailbox. It's made with just a lectern, barrel, lever, and pressure plates. It's perfect to use on any survival server. By using two grindstones on the bottom of the plane, it looks like this plane actually has two little wheels to land on. And by placing a campfire in the front behind the propeller, it looks like the plane has a smoking engine. Then with a minecart, the plane's front seat can actually be functional, allowing you to take a ride in it. Wait, this isn't it. My trash can is better than yours. By placing a mangrove trapdoor on top of a pot, it makes a perfect trash can shape. But by then connecting a hopper to the bottom of the trash can with some lava and redstone hidden under the ground, you can make the trash can actually functional. So anything put in the pot gets ejected into the lava. By placing pumpkin blocks on the outside and dripstone for the teeth, you can encase your nether portal inside a giant jack-o'-lantern. It's quite fitting since a mouth will swallow you to another dimension. Village houses are everywhere. If you want to make them look fancier, add a window to the roof, some trapdoors as shutters, and in the front, make a small roof that'll block the rain. The picture's plant's growth stages all look quite different. The middle stage in particular looks like a potato. So by mixing one up in one of your potato farms, it'll look like a giant potato growing. Make sure to put string on top though, to make sure the picture plant doesn't keep on growing. To make sure no mobs attack, you can build a hostile mob switch. These contraptions overflow the world with hostile mobs and make it so no more can spawn. If you want a bigger flower pot, try placing it on top of a decorated pot. The textures match up perfectly and will make everyone jealous of your giant pots. How does this room have light? There isn't a single visible light source because it's all hidden in the ceiling. Simply place some glowstone blocks and cover them up with carpets on top of string. This way you'll have a clean ceiling without yellow glowstone sticking out. If you need a house quick, this will be an instant house. Just create the outline of your base using saplings and bone meal them. Once you clean up the leaves on the inside, you'll get an amazing shelter. When a zombie tries to enter this house, it instantly starts to take damage. This is because beneath the trapdoors are magma blocks that burn the zombies alive. You can place other blocks on top of the magma block, like carpets and moss blocks to camouflage it. This is one of the most creative houses. A portal splits the house in two from the normal world and the nether side. It looks like half the house is transported from the nether. For a more detailed sandcastle, build the outer walls 3 blocks long and place trapdoors on either side as the castle doors. Add a flower pot on top of each corner as a lookout point. In the middle, you can add a castle flag to show ownership. This house is larger than you think. To create it, find a small hill and build up a small house in front of it. Behind the front entrance, dig into the hill and create a huge room. Although the house may look small from the outside, once you enter, it'll seem a whole lot bigger. If you want to relax in water, you'll need a hot tub. To build one, just create a small outline, fill it with water, and place salt sand on the floor. This way you'll have a hot tub that's shooting out bubbles. Make sure to add some bamboo plants around it to add some style. Or if you want one for the beach, you can make an outdoor version with spruce planks, trapdoors, and slabs. Do you like my gaming setup? If invisible armor stands are holding up dyed shields, and they look just like monitors. The keyboard is made from an armor stand's iron helmet, and the mouse is just a button. But if you want an even cooler house, you can build straight into an ice spike. To get inside, you can create a bubble beam elevator blasting you upwards. It's especially good since most mobs will have trouble reaching you this high up. I'm unstoppable! If you want to relax on a sunny beach, you should build a beach hut. Build the border out of azalea leaves and spruce wood. Next, fill the insides with slabs and create a comfy bed out of snow layers. For the roof, you can use campfires and trapdoors to create a pretty ceiling. Finally, just add in some banners to block the sun and enjoy your day off. Dripstone normally connects if you place it at the bottom and top, but if you hold shift and place the dripstone down, it won't connect. This way, you can create realistic pointed teeth. Check out my coconut drink! It even has a bamboo straw attached to it. First, place 4 layers of snow and then put a block on top. Next, add a flower pot and plant some bamboo in it. Now, dispense an armor stand into the side and equip it with a coconut skull. And there you have it, your very own coconut drink. Cheers! By blasting fireworks into the side of a block, you can create these firework flowers. It's a super creative way to create tons of flower petals, all in survival mode. If you're building a nice sidewalk, try using some furnaces pointed inward and outward. This will be a sidewalk drain like those found in real life. The top of the autocrafter looks like a tic-tac-toe board, and the cool part is you can right-click to actually play inside of the GUI. This next defense is unstoppable because Guardians have 100% accuracy and can be perched up on towers like this to create Tesla beams. Anyone who comes nearby will be shot down. Another way to create a great attack tower is with wardens. By using bubble beams, you can actually bring the warden to the surface and trap them in attack towers where they'll shoot the most overpowered sonic boom. Autocrafters can be used as an electronic stove in your kitchen. Place campfires underneath as well to show food is cooking. You can use commands to summon a spyglass on an armor stand. Then if you rotate it, it'll look like a bottle sitting on a counter. But that's not as overpowered as this because you can create a bazooka. You see, gas can actually be trapped in minecarts and you can bring them to the overworld. The gas can be put in a cage and will act as a bazooka, shooting any players that try to invade your base. It can be activated and deactivated with a piston. If part of your wood builds go underwater, try swapping out the sunken parts with dark oak logs. The wood in the water will look soaked. Although trees are typically made from wood, touchstone and deep slate are great alternatives for bonsai trees. The grey colours of these stones provide a more fitting match than traditional wood. Additionally, you can simulate a dead tree by removing the leaves, although I personally prefer the look of a living one. But if you want a house no one can enter, try this lava base. You might notice that there are a bunch of dispensers placed around here. They are placed all around the house. Once you're inside the house, you can activate them with a lever, and the dispensers will all shoot out lava, surrounding your house with lava, ensuring maximum protection. You can do this very simply by connecting dispensers under the house to a redstone line. An expensive lamp can be made by placing a copper bulb on top of a dragon egg. Acacia buttons can also be added onto it to turn it off and on easily. This house may seem ugly and normal, but it has a secret ability. If a creeper explodes nearby, nothing will happen. This is due to command blocks filling in oak planks that are in repeat mode. It's quite simple to do, and will create a completely indestructible home. This is a disappearing island. For some reason, shulker boxes don't render unless you get close to them. Knowing this, you can build entire sky islands out of shulker boxes and only appear if you get close to it. The island will be invisible to everyone except those who know where it is. To add a bigger pillow to your bed, place an armor stand on top of the few snow layers. Give it a dyed leather helmet and place your bed. This is much more comfortable. To make sure no one's drowning, you can build a simple lifeguard stand. Use acacia wood for the stand, a minecart for the seat, and beds for the umbrella. No one's drowning on my watch. These lava pools are amazing for hiding secret bases. The lava is held up by signs, allowing you to jump right through and into a pool of water. To make sure you don't take damage, jump from a higher point to gain momentum. Just make sure you jump into the right spot. Help! Help! With just 2 autocrafters, we can make a simple waffling iron. Throwing someone in the sand at the beach is always a blast. But in Minecraft, it's a bit tricky since you might just end up suffocating. Instead, try this fun alternative. Pile a few sand blocks and place a speed head on top. Or, for an even cooler effect, use an armor stand. Equip it with items. Place a standard block on top and add fence gates for arms. Now you have a perfectly buried Minecraft buddy. This is a combination lock. The top of the crafter block looks like a keypad. So by placing it against the wall, you can create a security keypad. The lights are constantly flickering because there's an observer clock beneath it. But it's not just for decoration. It's functional too. The door will open only if you craft the right item using it. And there are over 160,000 combinations. This door will open if you craft this specific decorated part. It's so cool. Imagine living inside a video game. game console? Well, you can simulate it by creating a Switch console outlined with blue and red concrete. You can turn the screen into your home, and it'll look like you're a character in the game. By filling up walls of lava and surrounding them with water, you'll create regenerating walls. This will make it so anyone trying to mine through will have a very difficult time because the cobblestone walls will just keep on healing. In Minecraft, there are many lakes and rivers. In one of them, we can build a house connected to the riverbank. The house will look very stylish and fits in with the environment. The lush caves are one of the prettiest biomes. You can dig into the wall and create a secret lair. Inside, you'll have all your valuables along with a display of your axolotls. Make sure to use blocks found on the inside of lush caves like deep slates and glowberries to not break the aesthetic of the biome. If you add candles near TNT, it'll look like sticks of dynamite. Make sure you don't accidentally light the TNT though. In your large mining zones, you can create a sieve using copper trapdoors and black stone walls. When you place carpet on top of signs, the top of the sign will actually poke out. You can use this feature to create all sorts of crazy rug patterns or even make a realistic looking road. You can exchange the wood on trees for dripstone to get gorgeous palm trees. But if you're very rich, you can even try using ancient debris. They're perfect for a tropical build. While normal bookshelves are pretty boring, chiseled bookshelves can actually be used to create really cool designs. By placing books into specific positions, we can create bookshelf pixel art. Caves sticking out of mountains can be the perfect base. Make sure there's enough space inside and just place glass blocks on the outside and 2 doors. Inside of the anvil, you'll find a hammer in the GUI. That item doesn't exist. However, the mace kind of looks similar to it. So by placing one inside an invisible item frame, the mace will look like a hammer for the anvil. This is a laser door. By using some redstone, fence gates, and beacons, you can create a security door that looks like lasers are blocking the way. When you turn it off, the beacons turn off, and the fence gates beneath the snow open, allowing you to cross. Tough bricks are perfect for castle builds. They look a lot richer than normal stone bricks and make your palace seem like royalty. The floor of this build is also using polished and chiseled tough bricks. The dark grey colours also contrast beautifully with the purple banners and rugs. I feel like royalty here. This aquarium works without glass, but how? Simply place stairs at both the bottom and top like so. Next, waterlog the bottom stairs and then add water to the top stairs. Finally, fill the center with seagrass to create some source blocks throughout. Fish can now be added to happily swim inside. The side handle of the autocrafter also looks like a telephone. We can build some structure around it and add a redstone torch as an antenna to create a phone calling machine. Most players build their walls out of a single block. However, by using a gradient like so, you can create a much more realistic build. Copper grates work very well as industrial platforms, and you can add copper trapdoors as a railing. You won't be falling off here anytime soon. This is an automatic lamp. When you walk nearby, the light will magically turn on. To build it, just use some stone brick walls, copper bulbs, and a sculpt sensor in the middle. The sensor will detect whenever you walk nearby and activate the bulbs. By mixing podzol blocks into your river, you can make it seem like mud, which will add texture to your rivers. Labeling your chests with item frames is pretty cool, but if you have a lot, it'll start to lag your game since they're considered as entities. A better idea is just using signs, because you can create text art with them to visualize what items are inside. You can even dye the signs to make them even more unique. To make your volcanoes 100 times better, place a campfire below the lava. This way your volcano will be pumping out toxic fumes. A giant crane can be built by combining copper trapdoors, acacia wood, and chains. Mixing the different orange blocks works really well, and this crane is amazing to have at your construction sites. By placing flat blocks near beaches, you can create the appearance of wet sand. It might seem out of place at first, but I personally like it. Alternatively, you can give your beaches a rougher texture by mixing different types of yellow blocks. By using a composter, using a fireplace, and filling it up to the brim, it'll look like a pot full of tasty stew. Although the mace is an amazing weapon, the 2D texture isn't the greatest. To make our own hammer, place an armor stand into the ground, push a stone block into it, and then add an end rod for the handle. Finally, we can just add a few decoration blocks around it, and we'll have a hammer sitting on a rock. Or, for a more classic phone booth, we can create ones with crimson trapdoors for the outside, and on the inside, an auto crafter is placed for the keypad, and another one as the telephone. Having a trapdoor at the top of your ladders used to be a pain because you couldn't climb up them. However, in version 1.9, this was changed, and now trapdoors could be climbed if directly above a ladder. This allows us to create cursed ladders like this, where a ladder is alternated with a trapdoor. You can even take it one step further and create a two-sided ladder. Make sure not to flip the trapdoor though, it'll break the ladder. This is an illegal chair. With commands, you can set just the bottom half of a bed. Next, you can combine it with some trapdoors and a banner to create a sofa chair fit for a king. You can actually put mobs on display. Just trap a mob in this small area. Place a wall on the ground so the creeper can't escape. Glass blocks can be squished into it, giving you your very own creeper pet. If your friend ever steals your carrots, you can get revenge change by giving him all the carrots he'll ever want. Cover his house all in item frames and fill them up with carrots. He'll be lagging and his house will look ugly. Village houses look way too basic. It turns out by just exchanging a few of the blocks, you can completely upgrade it. The new house uses the same outline but just looks a million times better. With just a few banners and lanterns, you can create a ghost. It's a perfect trick during Halloween. Ooh. If you waterlog a block, you can surprisingly place lily pads on top. This allows us to create cursed builds like this. This is the burning trench. If you have just a normal hole of magma, the mobs won't go down. But for some reason, when you dig a slanted trench like this, the mobs will just run straight down to their deaths. You guys aren't very smart. Check out this crazy trampoline. It sends you flying through the air. And building it is actually quite simple. Just place a layer of observers like so, and then place a second layer of observers on top. Next, set down dispensers filled with wind charges. And to turn it on, just activate one of the observers. You'll get this wonderful trampoline, and the wind charges will create a satisfying pattern. You can use different shades of pink to create a flower. And for the center, use copper grates to create this unique texture. It's a neat way to add a decorative touch. This is the greatest house I've ever seen. It may look normal at first, but once you take a closer look, you'll see it's made of tiny blocks. The illusion works by using a resource pack that turns all textures to be made out of blocks, even catching on fire. And mobs like the axolotl are made out of tiny blocks. We've all built a dirt hut before when we were noobs, but now we can take it to the next level. Dirt huts can look surprisingly stylish if you decorate the outside with azalea bushes, moss, and leaves. This hut looks better than most players' builds. Minecraft needs more desserts. All we have are cakes and cookies. So to make our own, just combine an end rod and stripped cherry lard. It'll look like cotton candy. If you place a button on an invisible item frame, it'll look like a tiny bug. You can have them crawling on anything from cakes, logs, and even your own floor. But if you exchange the items for a glowing item frame and birch buttons, you can get some cool fireflies. Since the crab mob was rejected from Minecon Life, let's build it in Minecraft. Simply place a banner on the floor, a slab on top, and surround it with fence gates. Oh, he's adorable. You can also make a different version using slabs, fence gates, wall blocks, and candles for the eyes. Which crab do you prefer? You can build using the sun and moon. During the day, the sun will align perfectly on top of the left hand, and at night, the moon will rest on the right hand. If you've got some exposed ores in your build, try adding some stone stairs and slabs to blend the ores in for the environment a bit better. If you're terrible with bows, you need to build this. It uses a target block and a comparator. The closer your arrow is to the bullseye, the further the redstone pulse will go up. And if you hit the bullseye, a firework will shoot up. That's behind a secret entrance. Well, if you place blocks all around a bed except one spot, will spawn there when exiting the bed. Knowing this, you can place a bed in a secret corner, and by exiting it, you'll be in your secret stash. If you're hungry at the beach, you'll likely find a hot dog stand. They're quite easy to build using just iron and concrete blocks. Add ketchup and mustard bottles with red and yellow candles. You can also replace one of the iron blocks with a white shulker box to store food. With an autocrafter, deep slate block, and grindstone, we can create a cute robot with levers as arms. We can even give it a straw hat with bamboo trapdoors, or exchange it out with a flower on its head. It's adorable! Look at my aquarium! It utilizes copper trapdoors and copper bulbs to create this beautiful build. It fits in a small footprint, yet can be quite colourful with tropical fish and coral. Minecraft has both normal mushrooms and tree mushrooms, but no in between. So we can make our own by just combining an end rod and a mushroom block. It's a great middle ground from the two extremes. This layered defense is great for stopping mobs. Just place a border of water to prevent endermen. Honey will trap some mobs, and the final layer of lava will stop all the rest. You may know you can type special characters into signs, but a cool trick you can do with this is place a square symbol at the edges of the sign. It'll look like the sign is nailed down and make a door seem barricaded. On floating lanterns, lanterns normally can't float in the air, but with the help of trapdoors, you can create a cage around it. They look really pretty at night. In Cup Pong, you try to toss a ball into cups. To recreate this in Minecraft, use sea pickles as the cups and banners to indicate each side. Too bad you can't actually play using it though. But if you want to have fun in the ocean waters, use slabs and concrete to create the outline of a jet ski. Next, to place a lever, anvil, and lightning rods as the controls of the boat. It looks so nice. End crystals make amazing defenses because they explode instantly. You can set up the ultimate defense by aiming dispensers with snowballs as end crystals. Then whenever trespassers come by, flip the switch! If you place a few iron trapdoors around a slab and then type a face on a sign, you can get a futuristic tech drone. You can even change the face color from blue to red, and it'll look angry. But if you're not a a big fan of the water, try building a giant floating island. It's mostly made out of glass and even has a mini palm tree on it. But what's even better than a house above land, it's one underwater. By placing a conduit next to some prismarine blocks, you'll be able to breathe nearby and build a completely underwater house. It feels kind of illegal sleeping in here. Circles are hard to come by in Minecraft, which is why if you're trying to make wheels, a cheap and easy alternative is just using mangrove trapdoors as them. This is a katana. To create it, put 2 armor stands and push blocks downward to get the holder. Next, push 2 chains on one side and a lightning rod on the other side to get your legendary katana. You can create a working closet. Just place down a few trapdoors, armor stands, scaffolding, and finish with doors in the front. This will give you a nice, organized place to access your precious gear. Instead of use torches in your bedroom, instead you can make a realistic lamp. Start with a copper board and next, dispense an armor stand on top of the daylight sensor and give it a dyed leather hat. It'll be the base of the lamp. Now just place a pressure plate on top and power it on. This looks way better than torches. While carpets can create an easy rug, there is a much better way. Just place some corals on top of waterlogged slabs to get fluffy rugs. You can even mix and match different color types to create beautiful rug patterns. If you're building in a cold biome, try hanging some blue glass panes from the roof. It'll look like icicles are hanging down. For a surfboard riding the waves, start by building a staircase out of dirt to shape the wave. Pour water over the top to complete the wave effect. For the surfboard, place trapdoors and carpets on top. To light a surfer, position an armor stand on the board. Dress it up and use fence gates for the arms. You'll be riding the seas. If your swimming pool is looking a little empty, try adding some floaties. A swimming tube can easily be made using glass panes, and a pool bed can be made using trapdoors with carpets. Or if you want more advanced designs, try building floaties out of various wood types and placing food trays beside them. These are for royalty. If you're going for an ancient build, try exchanging some of the bricks for stairs, and it'll look like the structure is breaking down. By combining 2 grindstones, a mob skull in the front, and a block of TNT on top to look like the mob is trying to throw TNT at you. A tree you can easily turn into a house is a mushroom. Just walk a few ladders down, break the flooring, add a window, and you'll have a super cozy room. If you have a pirate ship but it's a little empty, you need this. Blacksmith villagers actually wear an eye patch, so they're the perfect crew to have aboard. The cartography table has the same texture as dark oak plants, so by mixing it into a table like so, it'll look like the table has small items scattered on top. By using a few stone stairs and slabs, you can actually create a wither engraved into the wall. For the head, you can even use a chiseled nether brick. If you place a target block on top of a quartz pillar, you'll notice something pretty cool. The lines on the blocks actually line up. This way you can have some pretty seamless target pillars. Beacons are transparent blocks, so the beams can go through other beacons. Using this feature, you can stack a few up and build a pyramid out of different blocks to look like a custom beacon. Oh my god, swim! Luckily, there are some animal floaties nearby. With some white concrete, buttons, glass pane, and an end rod, you can build a unicorn floaty. It's saved my life! Or if unicorns aren't quite your style, you can build a duck, flamingo, or turtle floaty. They're beautiful. Sea pickles can be placed on top of pumpkins, and melons look like a stem on top. This house is an optical illusion. The eyes follow you around as you move. To make it, just place slabs and stairs in this way. The house will stare down any intruders who try to rob you. Want to recreate Spikeball in Minecraft? Start by pushing 4 cobblestones inward with pistons to form the border. Then add string and carpet on top. Voila! You've got your very own Spikeball trampoline. Oxidized copper trapdoors can be combined with carpet to create a tall chair. Or normal copper can be mixed with acacia wood to create these simple seats. But if you want one way bigger, copper grates and jungle wood can be used for this king chair. All beaches need seagulls. To build one, use fence gates for the legs and quartz for the body. Next, add some glass, slabs, and buttons for the finishing details. It'll be amazing perks in the sun. When piglins enter the overworld, it quickly turns on the light. However, a cool trick we can do is dispensing a piglet head on top. This feels so fun. The candles are so short. However, a pretty cool way to make them taller is by just placing them on top of an emperor. You can even mix the colors up and try a green candle on top of a bamboo, or even an orange candle on top of an emperor. Once the ultimate library, in between one of your bookshelves, just carve a hole out and fill it in with water. In this area, you can add a fish and seagrass to create a mini aquarium. To add some extra depth, use wood and trapdoors to create a circle shape and finish it up with some extra decoration. Your library will look so much better. Now, copper is mostly used for buildings and structures, but it also works great for statues. Utilizing the different variants, we can create this warrior robot. At the end of an arm, we can even attach an iron bar as a blade. If you extinguish a campfire, the design underneath is actually quite useful. Place a couple of these next to each other to create a super nice wooden bench. Most players use fence fences for their castle gates. The lecterns also fit surprisingly well. They're much thicker and look like they'd stop a ravager from barging through. The grass looks terrible in desert biomes, but with the help of moss blocks, we can create big grass so you can still have bright green lawns. This is one of the strangest houses you'll ever see. It's a house made completely out of boats. You can do it by pushing boats on top of each other in survival or summoning the boats in creative mode. Although it looks simple, it's pretty tough to assemble, and if a creeper blows up nearby, it can completely destroy all your hard work. The copper golem was unfortunately rejected. In honor of it, we can build these golem assembly machines. It shows us what we can. I've always wanted to live in a tree house. To make one, simply use 4 jungle saplings to create a huge tree and build a ladder going all the way to the top. For the entrance, make sure to have a few trapdoors so mobs can't follow you up. Armor stands are boring, but there's a better way to show off your gear. Using pistons, push down blocks on top of your armor stand to create a glass case. And if you're feeling extra fancy, push down 2 glass blocks on top of an armor stand to showcase your entire set. By placing crying obsidian and trapdoors underneath, you can have some spooky particles falling from your ceiling. Extra particles fit pretty well inside of a portal room. If you're looking for a natural defense, you need bamboo and berry bushes. The bamboo will create a beautiful barricade, stopping mobs from entering, and the berry bushes will spike the mobs. This combination is surprisingly great at stopping mobs, while players can still slip around the tight bamboo gaps. But if you want your front lawn to look unique as well, try exchanging some of the grass with moss blocks, and it'll look like your grass is mown. Iron golems are one of the toughest mobs in the game, which is why they make a great defense. Once it turns night, just unleash the beasts, and they'll slay out any hostile creatures nearby. By placing a copper trapdoor and a coral fan on top, you'll get a water lily. Coral turns grey if it doesn't touch water, so what we can do is place a coral on top of a waterlogged block. This way it'll look like the coral is magically still coloured. While villagers in the overworld have these basic lamps, they can be so much better. You can create a steampunk-style lamp with lightning rods, acacia trapdoors, and a copper bulb. It fits particularly well in acacia villages. Or if you want an industrial lamp, you can build one with tough bricks, fences, and hoppers. The light produced by the lamp is all from the glowing item frames. That's a much sneakier way to defend your base is by using sand. Normally, sand will fall down, but you can place a bunch on top of connected signs above a large hole. So when a player tries entering your base, just break a single sign. The entire sand floor will come crashing down. Azalea leaves are amazing as bushes, but we can make them even better by using invisible item frames and putting sunflowers inside. We can create yellow bushes. You can also try mixing in different flower types as well for more variation. Run! All mobs with armor are scary enough. You can actually give them armor trim here, and it'll make them look terrifying. I really like the looks of pigments. Those are pretty cool, but platypuses are even better. To build one, have some daylight sensors, wolf blocks, levers, handles, and a spout for the beak. It looks so cute. Since armor stands are entities, they can be stacked on top of each other. This way you can make an armor stand seem alive, or even mix around different mob heads like a skeleton or a dragon. If you're using the leaves as bushes, try adding on some extra vines on top. It'll add some extra depth and make them a lot more pretty. A great way to make sure mobs can't enter your base is by using alternating fence types. Mobs won't be able to get through, but you'll be able to just walk around. Tires in real life will leave behind some tracks. So for some added realism, try using stairs to create some vehicle treads. You like my beach ball? Well, it's surprisingly realistic and was made entirely in survival mode. Place 5 layers of snow. Next, place an armor stand and top it with a zombie head. For the second part, set up another armor stand. Give it a skeleton head and drop it down. Finally, push a sandstone block on top. You've got your very own beach ball. Chains are a great way to hang small blocks like lanterns. They look a bit funky on bigger builds. To fix this issue, you can use grindstones as larger ones. Just alternate their direction to create these tough-looking chains. Ouch! It's cactus too prickly. If you want a safer alternative, you can make some fake ones with bamboo blocks and amethyst crystals as tiny cactus fruits. If your base is in the desert, you should probably use cactus. You can surround your entire base with cactus like this, and the mobs will push each other into it. When to stop players, you can put boats around the base, and all mobs that get trapped in them will attack players trying to enter. If you place skull veins on top of a diamond block, it'll look like a blue magma block. You can even place a skull vein on different types of coral blocks to create all kinds of colorful variations. Tridents for the channeling enchantment, strike lightning whenever it lands on a mob or lightning rod. Using this feature, channeling tridents can be placed on top of end rods and bounced up and down to create a lightning generator. You can then surround your entire base with these, and good luck to anyone trying to break in. By placing a yellow glass block, trapdoor, and tripwire hook at the end of it, you'll create a lemonade dispenser. You can then decorate around it with fences and banners to create your very own lemonade stand. While there isn't any lemonade in Minecraft, you can use strength potions to look like a yellow liquid new shipwrecks and hidden loot inside. It turns out they have another use. If the shipwreck is close to the shore, you can actually extend it and turn it into a nice duck face. It makes a great vacation room. Players are always looking for secret entrances, so you can prepare a fake one. It can be anything like a moving bookshelf door, but make sure it's somewhat obvious. When the button is pressed, instead of opening the door, an amber is released from high up. Polar bears can get very lonely, so let's live with them. You can actually build straight into an iceberg to create a cute little home. And if you're ever hungry, you can just step outside to go fishing. It's impossible to place blocks below the void, but there's an illegal way to live there. Shulkers can actually be spawned below bedrock, and using cheats, you can create a walkable platform out of them. And if you want to get out, the shulkers will levitate you right back up. If you're tired of normal plank floors, you can exchange them with beehives. This way you'll get more unique floor tiles compared to every other house. Tents are a great portable shelter in real life, but in Minecraft, not so much. However, if you still want one, you can easily make one with some wool for the outside, and a little campfire with chairs on the side. The good thing about the campfire is that you can see the smoke too far away to find your base. The chiseled copper black sort of looks like a wheel. We can attach it to the bottom of our wagon, and it fits in nicely. If you want to show your basement's rundown, a nice touch is placing a water block above, so water particles drip down from the ceiling. If you use a dynamo name tag on a mob, it'll flip over. So we can attach it to a fence high up. It'll look like the mob is walking upside down. Luckily, you can build a lifesaver by just alternating stairs. Too bad it's only for decoration, though. When you're decorating your bedroom, you'll need a dresser. However, instead of using just a boring chest, create a unique one with a few crafters, trapdoors, and a heavy core. You can even top it off with a pretty cherry sapling to look extra pretty. Most beaches don't have restrooms. They have porta potties instead. In Minecraft, you can recreate this with just a few trapdoors, slabs, and a door. Make sure to decorate around it with path blocks and sandstone to separate it from the rest of the beach. If you attach a copper bulb to a lightning rod, you can make a really simple light switch. Just flick the button to turn it off and on. Different ceiling lights can also be made by surrounding it in trapdoors or stair blocks. This house may look safe to enter, but it's actually extremely deadly. Underneath each of the trapdoors are poisonous pufferfish. Anyone trying to walk over it will instantly be poisoned. If you just killed the ender dragon and want to show your friends, try building a statue of a dead dragon with just some black stone, cold blocks, amethyst crystals, and a dragon head. It creates a pretty cool looking dragon. You can even add an end rod with a candle on top to look like it has a sword in its head. The autocrafter can also be placed on a desk along with
And you got the band forward right in the beginning. When these guys bust through this door, usually you can just jump back in the elevator and they can't get you. Let's try it. Go, 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 go. You can't. It won't let you. Okay, well, that looks like it's busted. Guys, today we're busting many, many myths in Garden of Band 4. I'm super freaking excited. The next myth was actually right here. So they come up right here, right? But what if I just go up to them? Will they eat me or will I be fine? Hello. Guys, don't eat me? Wait, why? Also, can we just, like, go behind them? Down behind them. So they don't kill me. They're just done with me. Okay, well, that's busted. They don't eat you. The next myth was in this big room. This is super mysterious, and when I did the playthrough, I looked at that yellow remote, and then I got, like, knocked out by Sheriff Toaster or something. So what happens if we go over here? Oh, there's an invisible wall right here. Okay, well, don't worry about that, because I can delete that. And now I can walk. So what's over here? Hey, you know what? It's too dark. Let's spawn a light. Look at this. Look, there's nothing. That's a lava underneath the map. What the heck? Okay, so there's actually nothing. All right, this is busted. I thought there would be something. Next myth, when you go up to touch the yellow remote, you get knocked out by Sheriff Toaster. But I'm going to go no-click and see if you actually get knocked out by Sheriff Toaster. Like, if someone actually comes up and hits you or something. Let's go up to here and click on this, and then quickly go third person. No, nothing does. That is busted. What? So you just faint. And there's me getting dragged, but nothing's happening. There's Baby Ophelia just stuck. Interesting. Alright. So it's busted. By the way, smash like if you enjoyed Garden of Band 4. I thought it was epic, and I was super excited for Garden of Band 6. Yeah, that's right. The next one is 6. That's interesting. Where's 5? Next week, you can make Sheriff Toaster fall by destroying the platform. Wait a second. You can't. I accidentally died, though. So hold on. We're going to redo that and just make him fall. Just break the entire game.
Sorry, Sheriff Toaster. You're not doing that in Garden of Band 6.
So I'm just going to destroy it right now. There we go. I destroyed the bridge, and what is he going to do? Don't do it, Sheriff Toaster. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Careful here. Not very sturdy. Wait. He stops. He knows what's happening. He knows. What are you doing? Jump off. gonna get rid of this floor then. See ya. Where did he go? That's actually hilarious. Okay, it's confirmed. You can get rid of Sheriff Tusker. So what's gonna happen now? Like, I'm gonna talk to Queen Valkyria, but he's not gonna be there. Hello, Queen. How are you? Oh, the game's not gonna work because he's not. Oh, the game's freaking broken because he's not here. No. Okay, well, let's quickly do this next myth while she's just chilling. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I just made everything lava. Okay, I broke the game. Next myth. What's behind this door? You can actually get behind this door if you just obviously delete it. So that's what we're gonna do. And what the heck's behind it? Let's spawn some light. More than that. Dude, this place is massive and there's nothing also. Yeah, so this big area has nothing in it. What? That is crazy. Okay, that's busted. Nothing down there. Oh, maybe a field bird even followed me down here. What the heck? This looks so weird now that you can see down there. Okay, another myth was what's over here? This is obviously open down there, but we can't get past it. Let's just delete this wall, and now I should be able to get past it. Oh, what? It just ends here? What? It's scam. There's nothing past here. No, there has to be something past here. I'm spawning another light. This railing goes all the way over here and then just ends. Dang, dude. Oh, we got finesse. There's nothing over there. Dang it. Busted. Next myth is what's in this room by Mr. Kebab Man. So, well, we're going to destroy it. And, whoa. You saw that? That was weird. Okay, so you can't go in it, but we can destroy that. Boom. Oh, wait. Boom. There we go. Now we can go in it. And we got the frickin' way. There's absolutely nothing. But hey, we're behind Mr. Kebab Man now. Ah, idiot. Another myth that I saw in the comments was apparently right here, you can see the Jester. And I didn't even see this when I did my playthrough of it. But yeah, the Jester's literally right there. Wow, that's crazy. We're going to actually go over here and put some light. Can I do that? There we go. There we go. You can fully see him, dude. No way. Look at him, dude. What the heck? This is so weird. Look at him. He's just chilling. So yeah, that is confirmed. Another myth is where does he go? So we're going to walk over there and he's obviously going to disappear. But we quickly go over there. He's gone. He's gone. He goes nowhere. He's just gone. Dang, dude. That is cool that they added that, though. Little Easter egg. Little Easter egg. That's fuzzy. It doesn't actually, you can't actually see him leap and run down the hallway. So. Okay, so we're here where Bitter Giggle, tries to catch us with his snake arm. But is it actually Bitter Giggle? Let's figure that out. So we're going to go over here, we're going to fly over here, and I'm going to place just a little light. We're just going to expose him real quick. Boom, spawn light. Oh, it actually is it. Oh. No way. No freaking way. Oh, no freaking way. Oh. My God, that's cursed. Oh, exposed. Look at you. You're ugly. With no eyes. Ooh, he's T-posing as well. Okay, so confirmed. It is actually his arm. I thought it was just like, this part that they cut off and he's just back there. But no, it is his arm. They stretched him. That's crazy. So this part's not as scary anymore. So I have fast walk on. Apparently I can get around the Jester now with my fast walk when he's chasing me. So let's try it. What does this look like, by the way? What the heck? That was weird. All right, so we're going to put him over here and then fast walk around. You can! You can actually walk this way now. Wait, let's destroy this wall. All right. Can do it fast enough. But hey, you can. That's confirmed. That's confirmed. Okay, right here. Whoa, what was that? Wait. Okay, the next myth was, where does he go? So we're going to destroy this. Oh, wait, no. Destroy this. And now I can walk over here, place some light. Is he just back here? He is just back here. What is he doing back here? He's just back here. Can we go up to him? This is so strange. Oh, wow, that's really bright. Look at him. He's even, looking at me. He attacks me. What? That's so weird. Okay. Well, confirmed. You can go back there. Just curious, what does Sheriff Toaster do when he's trying to figure out how to get the door open? He's not doing nothing. Oh, what the heck? Why are his eyes like that? They're faced the other way. Oh my God, that's cursed. That was just an extra little bit for you guys. He doesn't do nothing. What does Sheriff Toaster throw, by the way? He throws something. Oh, he throws a star. I didn't even know he threw a star. Next myth is in the vent room. You can actually apparently see Nab in the vents if you free cam into it. So right here, Nab should be in one of these vents. So what I'm gonna do is just do this. Is he in here? Put a light. He's not in this vent. No, he's not in this vent. And he's not in this vent either. He's not in the freaking vent. What the heck is this? Wait, is he in this wall though, maybe? No, he's not anywhere. Ah, that's lame. Next, Smith, what's below the elevator? So we just put the part on, and as you can see, I put lights down here. It doesn't look like there's much, but let's keep spawning lights. Yeah, it kind of just ends here, I think. There's nothing below. It's busted. There's no 6th floor. We're not going nowhere. Next, Smith, there's this room right here that is nothing, but can we, like, go in it? So let's just destroy this door real quick. Whoa, why did it turn red? Okay, whatever. Yeah, there's like nothing in here. What is this weird room about? I don't know. It just is here, I guess. Anyways, that's busted. There's nothing in it. That's neat. Apparently, you can go into these rooms with the other people. So we got Slow Celine here, which we're just going to destroy this door. You're not supposed to go in here, obviously, but we destroy this door. And here we go. We got the frickin' cinnamon roll looking thing. And no, they don't kill you. They don't do anything. I thought that maybe like it would do like a kill animation or something like the Jester thing, but no, busted. Nothing happened. It's okay. Next, Smith, there's a secret doorway right here when you're talking to Sticker Flynn. It is me. What's in the doorway? I gotta find out. Is there anything? Nope, there is not much. There's nothing. It's just void. Why is it there then? Alright, take me to Choo Choo Charles already. Come on. Alright, we got some mitts here. I can get out of the chair, right, and like fly around, so this is good. We're gonna light up this area, because I gotta see if Choo Choo Charles is just around the corner over here. He's under the map! I found him! Ooh! Okay, so we found him. He's literally just under the map. So this is the whole map, the whole cutscene, which is interesting to see. But yeah, you can find Choo Choo Charles on this map. It's just under it. Is there anything else? I'm just gonna light the area. Okay, there's nothing. There's nothing. We're gonna see what the cutscene looks like from above with a lot more light. So this will be interesting. What are you trying to do with that? Can I go inside of Choo Choo Charles? Ooh. This is actually the exact same model from the game. It's so cool. What's up, Chooch? Yeah, here it is. This is where Choo Choo Charles comes. Here we go. Here we go. So what happens? Does he just appear out of the ground?
Got fish? Hi. Hello? Oh, fish there! Oh, wow! Fish, thanks! You're a true friend! Alright, thanks, Froggy. Right, Froggy. Thank you, mister. You should take some to Martin, too. Martin lives in the hut. He's usually hungry. Okay. I love him, too. I love Froggy. Well, Froggy's the best. Froggy. So jazzy. I love him. Alright, okay, where's his hut? Is this the hut? Is this the hut? I haven't found the legs yet. Wait, who's that over there? Before I go to that. Because that was right nearby, so there must be legs here somewhere, right? I don't know if I like that. What is this? Hello? Is that a hand? Is this somebody? Hello? Okay, alright, whatever. You carry on with whatever you're doing. What's going on over here? Oh. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. From a distance, it looked like a sexy lady with like a Hawaiian lei of flowers and like some kind of nice flowy skirt. When I got closer, turns out not that. Turns out kind of the worst possible not that it could be. All right, hey. Ooh, Martin, hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry about the mess in here, man. I've been meaning to clean up. Oh, boy, you know, it's fine. Whew. Are you going to Peter's place? It's his birthday. Can you bring this? A heart with a crab claw. Yes, Martin, I will do that. Can you bring the... Yes, Martin, you got it, buddy. I am a true friend, according to Froggy, and I will get that to them immediately. All right, did you want some food, I kind of brought some food for you. I guess that doesn't matter. Give Martin another fish. Oh, I didn't fish another one. You are probably correct about that one. Okay, let's find. I don't even know if there's another fish in the lake. Oh, I found out. Fish! Fish! Fish. Okay, I'm not, by the way, I'm not crazy about thinking that was a pretty lady laying down all sensual like. I'm not crazy for thinking that. Some of you probably thought this. Look, look from this distance. It seems like it. And now I see the error of my ways myself. Oh, you brought a big fish, thank you. Well, can you bring that gift to Peter for his birthday? He's probably in his cave just down the path. Okay. Oh, this cave? Okay. Oh, hey. That's a stump. Is that just a stump? That's a stump. That's another one. Anybody want a nice heart with a crab claw? Anybody's heart, crab, claw heart? Hi, how are you? You have 5 legs. One of those is your penis. You could literally, that's not your tail. I'm 100% certain that's not your dick. That's your dick. All right, Peter, how you doing? Okay, all right. You got it, Peter. You got it, Peter. That's Peter, Peter. Good job. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, okay, Peter. All right, you got fun there. All right, hello. Who are you? How are you going to give me this? What? It's a tryptophobia cat. Your name is Little Guy? Oh, horrible. Oh, wow. Murr. Little Guy. You're a little guy. Okay, little guy. All right, little guy. I still haven't found Newton's legs, but you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Okay, I've got a key to the factory, so let's just go in there. Go in there. Little guy, yeah. No, I don't want to face my fears. I dealt with the phobia hat for that charity live stream. For the charity live stream that we did, and I don't want to deal with it again. No, that was my own idea, and I still hate it. Okay, what is all this then? See, this is hi. Hi? I was about to say this is why I wanted to play like these obscure games because you never know. You never know. You cannot judge games by how they look on the surface because this is weird, but it's fascinating. Hi, how are you? How you doing? Hello, Thomas. Welcome to my lab, friend. I've been working on my latest experiment. A new body for me. This one's gotten too old. Well, Sam Newton is missing his legs. Oh, I took them. I suppose you can have them back. I can always find another pair. Okay, all right. Well, thank you for that. I don't want to know where you're going to get new legs. Please stop looking at my legs like that. My legs are taken. Thank you very much, but I got legs. So that's good. We're just going to get the legs back, and hopefully that's the end of it. And hopefully this is just a drug trip that we'll wake up from and never remember. Okay, here's your legs. No way, where'd you find them? Thomas again? That weirdo. Oh, while I was laying around here, I found your keys. Thank you. Oh. Hi. Hello. Okay, good talk. All right. Okay. Oh, my cabin keys. Well, time for the old hit the head. Don't even need to close my door. I have so much trust in my neighbors. close your door, you're gonna lose your leg. My legs! Oh, it just starts over again. In case you want to play it for a second round. But what's the deal with the statue? What was the deal with the statue? What's the deal with the statue? What's with you? I don't know, but pretty cool, I guess. Okay, alright. Well, that was Woodsy. Not bad. Okay, this is probably going to be the last one that I have time to do for tonight. I didn't expect some of these to go on so long, but let's do one more. This one's a real stupid. I imagine. From what I saw, it's probably real stupid. There we go. More of my face for my delicious reactions. This is Spend the Night with Kitty. So what's this? Oh, no. You were camping with your cat and your tent. Okay, alright. Your cat died, but you did not care about him. You never did. You found a nice-looking hotel. Your room number is 10. The hotel manager said it was the creepiest room, but you said you had to stay in that room. 10. On that night, you hear ghostly sounds, but what is it? Will you go out of your bed, or will you stay in? It's your decision. Spend the night with Kitty. Yep. All right. Let's do it. How do I, There's no way to get out of it. There's no way to get out of the story. Okay, let's just close that and reopen it. Why don't we? All right, let's do this. All right, let's go. Let's spend the night with this kitty that we don't care about. Extra jump scare. Well, we don't want to spoil that. Oh, no. There's no back button. God damn it. Okay, try it again. Okay, hold on. All right, let's do this. Start. Was that it?
I know not who you are, nor how I came to find you. But may I just say, hey, how you doing? My name's Flynn Ryder. Hey.
This way.
Right again.
Oh, no. What's the box?
Prisoner asleep in the box. City prisoner caught outside the box. Spends the night in the box.
What?
It's all about money, boys.
Hey, let's talk. Hey, marshmallow boy. Here's the bird.
Oh.
Okay, scary. Keep asleep.
When Spearmonger's application was about to
Hey, Snoop.
there.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Googly Woogly, you remember. Hey, Silly Willy.
Oh, hey. Can happen to me. Shit. Oh man, this game's hard. This game sucks. No, it's good, but oh my god, it's awesome. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta focus on this one. I gotta focus. I mean, I don't know what's happening half the time. Why is there a clown crawling through my hole? That's weird. Save that for my clown fan fiction. That goddamn beaver. The demon beaver. Beaver demon. Oh, hey, how's it going? This is gonna make my life much easier. You being here? It's good. I like it. You're fun, friends. Have a dog. I'll be. Oh, shit. I take my eyes off it. The one got. Oh. Well, how can he come all the way over right to. Oh, he's gone back. All right. Well, ain't that stuff fun? Damn it. All right. Oh, don't like that sound? Come on, 4 a.m. Holy shit. I don't even know if the door power is like actually a thing that I need to be worried about. It just kind of happens. Hey, how's it going there? Oh, hey, that's just a fun family reunion for the whole family. Flumpty ain't there. That guy's still there. Flumpty over there. You stay over there, Flumpty. Oh, look, your friend joined you. Oh, that clown sure is getting close, though. Sure, I'm happy about all of this scenario that we're in. Oh, was that the clown? Oh, son of a bitch! God damn it! Ah, fuck. Okay, so the clown, when the clown starts to peek his ugly head from around the corner, you can't really keep your eyes on the camera. That's what it do. That's what it do. Shit. Oh, shit. God damn it. Okay, back to 3 a.m. God, this is taking forever. Jesus. We're good. We're good. We're good. Man, these nights last a long damn time. Oh. That is disturbing and creepy and weird. Why is that a thing? Wait, why is that still a thing? I don't like that. I don't like that. What? Well, I mean, okay. I was operating under the assumption that he'd already gone. I didn't know I needed to look at camera 2, but camera 2 was blocked off. Shit. It's about to be 4 a.m. when that clown starts to come on, popping on by, and I gotta... What the fuck was that? What was that? Oh, the redness! Oh, the redness! Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Oh, that's right. The camera that was all buckety-boogity. You know what I meant. Fuggity. Crap. Why is he already over there? What am I supposed to do about that? Maybe I'm supposed to, like, close that? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be looking at it. Maybe I was supposed to close, and that's the end of that. I don't know, man. Man, I don't know. Oh, did I do it? I think I did it. I think I did it right. I think that's what I was supposed to do. I just gotta wait till that one. That's actually a thing. I gotta think of that as a thing. Yeah, okay. All right, now the coast is clear. All right, problem. Okay. All right. So I'm starting to understand it. Understanding is half the battle here because like, all this is strange and unknown to me. Yeah. Over there. Sir man over there. Clown's over there. Clown. Gotta pay attention to the clown. Jesus. Okay. Can't let clown get away from grass. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, dog. Okay, so the clown is different. The clown, I'm probably going to have to go back to my original assumption about the clown. Shit. And, oh, shit, he's popping out more and more each time I put my camera down. Oh, where's Flumpty? Damn it, where's Flumpty? Oh, shit, I'm fucked. There. I don't want to put my camera down just yet. I run out of power. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Or not. Fuck, why do they keep doing that? They make me think that they're at my door and they're not! Oh, I'm fucked, darn it, I'm fucked. Where's Flumpty, damn it? Shit, there's Flumpty, damn it. Alright. That didn't sound good. Come on, why is it still 4 a.m., damn it? Jeez. Man, that clock's gonna kill me. That clock's gonna kill me. I guess I can just leave the left door down because the other guy's on the red guy's on the way anyway. I think I might be able to last it out. Oh shit. Not anymore. Oh shit, that goddamn clock. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh, fuck. I don't know about... Oh, okay, so he's back. That's good. But okay, I can't see Flumpty. Oh, there's Flumpty. I don't want to put my door down. Oh, God. Close that door. Okay, good. It's all good. There's Flumpty there. It's got to last a little longer. A little longer. And by a little longer, I mean a lot longer. A whole lot longer. A whole bunch of lot longer. Oh, shit. Shut it. Fuck it. Fuck it. God damn it. I don't know if that just killed me or if that saved my life. Or if I'm gonna run out of goddamn power. But goddamn, it's all 6 a.m. Come on. Oh, you
something else on. All that cussing.
I know that if I put my camera down one more time. Oh, shit. Well, fuck me. Hey, let's go there. How much take some of these back to the pit of hell that you crawled out of? Bring it on 6 a.m., motherfucker, yeah!
Oh, yeah, change that shit.
Oh, so boring.
What's my problem? First of all, I'm a rat. We're thieves. And what we're stealing is, let's face it, it isn't stealing if no one wants it. If no one wants it, why are we stealing? This much I knew. If you are what you eat, then I only want to eat humans. But there's something about them. They don't
What?
just thrive. They don't just survive. They don't just survive. Cousteau was right. Amazing. Each flavor was totally unique. But combine one flavor with another.
Check on the list up on.
So now I have a secret way. I waited for a sound, a voice, a something. Why am I talking to you?
Just lost your family. All your friends. You are gone.
Yeah, well, you're getting
What?
Where is the garbage, boy? Cooking!
Lost was right.
What are you? Fire? What?
Morning, little chef. Right? Is that for me? That's good. What you put in? Once you get back.
What do you got this one? This now? The new Wasas. Only great breads and Wasas. So you see, we.
We didn't watch me again. But that was interesting. Most interesting garbage I ever heard. What are we doing? I don't know you're alive. We've got to go to the colony. Everyone will be thrilled.
But what? The thing is, I kind of have to.
What do you have to more than family? What's more important here?
Well, it wouldn't hurt to visit. You didn't think I was going to stay forever, did you? Eventually, a bird's got to leave the nest.
We're not nests. We're rats. We don't leave our nests. We make birds leave our nests.
A different kind of rat.
Maybe you're a bird.
Rat bird.
Fans really on tonight, huh?
Rats.
Birds. Birds, rats.
Hey, your will. Oh, this is interesting. Mind if I...
Dr. Thomas?
He's your son. Oh, it's a sus. You're right, Dad. Who am I kidding? We are what we are. And we're birds. Rats. Rat birds.
Attention.
Rat.
Attention, everyone.
Rat bird.
Night. Tonight is a big night. No. Titus is coming, and he's going to order many sauce. And the truth is...
Talk. Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tri-54.
Dad, I don't know what to say.
I was wrong about birds. How about you?
I don't choose a bird, so rats. I can't choose between two halves of
I'm not
myself.
talking about nests. I'm talking about nuts.
Amazing. Each flavor was
In the beginning. Yeah. In the beginning. Yeah. In the beginning, there was in the beginning. In the beginning. Yeah. In the beginning, there was only ocean. Until the mother island emerged, the most daring of them all, voyaged across the vast ocean to take it. He was a demigod of the wind, and his name was Mom.
We are safe here.
In the beginning. In the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the beginning. The ocean. And in the beginning.
Yeah.
In the beginning. In the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the beginning, there was only ocean. Until the mother island emerged, the most daring of
them all.
there was only ocean. In the beginning. In the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the beginning, there was only ocean. Until the mother island emerged, the most daring of them all, voyaged across the vast ocean to take it. He was a demigod of the wind, and his name was Mom.
We are safe here. There is no darkness. There are no monsters.
I like to dance with the toad. One of their voice inside is John.
I'm curious about that chicken with the face of a monkey. It seems to lack the basic intelligence required for pretty much everything.
We'll fish the fishing rods.
We have. There's no fish.
Oh. Then we'll fish the fish.
We tried.
No fishing rods.
We've tried the whole lagoon.
The windward side?
And the leeward side. The shallows. The channel.
The fishing rods. We'll fish the far side of the island. We'll fish the fish and fish.
The channel.
The fishing rods. We'll fish the far side of the island. We'll fish the fish and fish.
Whatever just happened? Blame it on the pig.
Grandma.
Why are you acting weird?
I'm crazy.
What's in there?
You.
Playing the drum. We have to find Maui. We have to restore the heart.
There is no heart. This is just a rock.
No.
There is no way you could sail across this and restore the heart of the fish.
I can't.
You will die. Oh. The gods have given me
Mom.
It's actually Mom, hero of memes. Explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the sass, the tap. Oh, that was Mom just messing around. And the tapestry here in my skin. It's a natural phenomenon. Okay, talk to the back. Fuck. Nazi. And she's back. Fuck. It was Moana, right?
Yes. And you will restore the heart. Restore the heart.
You are gonna get us killed.
No. I'm going to get a certificate so you can put it back. Thank you.
You're welcome. Little pirates. Wonder what they're here.
They're kind of cute. Oh, Satan! Do something! Help us!
I don't think I will. The ocean doesn't help you. You help yourself.
Can't you shapeshift or something?
You see my Hall Helmies? No magic Hall Helmies. No magic powers.
We have to get him back.
Fuck.
Hey!
I'm not going on a suicide mission with some moron.
You'd be a hero.
I am a hero. Hero of means.
Teach me to sail. And he lives up there?
Oh, no. That's just the entrance to my butt cheek.
Realm of monsters?
Kidding! So serious! I'm dumb. She's not even here. No mortal's gonna jump into the realm of.
fish. Sorry. I thought you were a monster. Yowie, demigod of the wind. I am one of Motunui. You will board my boat. No, you will board my boat. Yeah. Bark, bark, bark. Growl, 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 bark, bark.
Okay. I'm back.
What?
That's
That's cool.
You know what? Now I'm gonna beat you up.
Oh,
What time is it? Right now. That's what I said.
Hello. Yes. No, we'll be off till 4:30. No, that's you and me. Thank you, buddy. I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll just pull on up. Right. Oh, are we digging?
to go down.
I ain't got time for you to get dressed. I gotta let him in real quick. Got no time for that, Jules. See him when he gets up here.
Back.
Chuck!
Back. Hey, where you going?
You can't believe what
What'd you pack?
I still have my PSA 10.
Still got your PSA 10? Tell her we need gas money.
It's so
Hey, will you grab my lunchbox?
What's in there?
Vegetables. That was quick.
Yeah. Get up.
you eat?
Yes.
What'd you eat today?
Cereal.
Cereal? The same cereal that I got you this morning?
No, I poured the cereal.
Oh, we got milk yesterday, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't today. Hey, so what time did you eat?
It's been a while.
Hey, come here. Hey, just real quick. Do you want a grilled cheese sandwich?
Cereal.
How about no?
It's
Something else.
Cereal.
Something else.
Cereal.
Did you say toothpaste?
Yeah. Gotta be adult taste though. No, but in all seriousness.
Adult toothpaste. I was actually going to get it. But
Oh, you want?
it's all Pikachu. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, did it go off by itself, or was it on? Or the air conditioning? Did you turn it? Oh, it was on? You turned it on? Yeah, gross.
Are they?
Yeah, there's some big ones. All right, I'll see y'all later. You want these keys? You want the house key?
Yes.
It's
good. There's my back
toothpaste. You're not gonna be gone long, right? Alright, thank you, because it is Friday. Immediately trapped me in the house. Yeah. We want to do stuff too. We want to work and stay home. We move a refrigerator. What refrigerator? You just bought a refrigerator. How is she moving a refrigerator?
What?
Doesn't make any sense.
What?
This is me calling out her lie after he already left because I know he's not coming all the time. He said he has to go help my mom move a refrigerator, but he already bought a refrigerator a long time ago. So what refrigerator are y'all moving? Number one. Number two, she has a vehicle and Oscar doesn't work today, so they don't need the van to move the refrigerator. That's a lie. That's number two reason why that's a lie. Number three reason why that's a lie
It's
is because listen,
to get out the house.
yeah, I know. That's exactly what it is because he needs time away from you because you bugged him while I was at work. sorry to me. It's his fault. That's his fault. Because you know what? Because he doesn't spend any time with you. He sits his old ass back in that room and he watches TV just like he does every single day, all day. He doesn't spend any quality time with you. So you have to force the time that is spent with him. And every single second is still like, I just want to watch my TV. I don't have any fucking sympathy for. I'm so sorry, Jules. That bugs me. That bugs me. That bugs me. That bugs me. That bugs me because he wants to pride himself so much on being a grandfather and all that other
What's
shit. But then
happening?
he goes,
What happened?
strong enough to pick up a refrigerator, so
I like
she would
this.
never even ask him to move the refrigerator. What do you mean? Like it more off the keychain?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, you want me to leave it off of it then? Just like that?
When I eventually get bored of this, I'm gonna turn it back on. That.
What?
Yeah. Where's my shoe?
Sorry. Why do you need your shoe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see.
It was right there. It was. Oh,
Good.
it was there, but now it's not there. It's gone.
Is it underneath the couch?
No.
Where are my shorts? These shorts will do. Hey, Julian, were you turning you're not in trouble. If you were, it's not a big deal. But were you turning the air conditioner on and off today? Yeah.
Not
Hey, can you get that off the TV screen so his face doesn't burn into my screen? It's funny, it is, but I don't want that image to burn into the TV. You could have just pressed play. Hey, you're not still streaming, right? Like, you're not just streaming nothing onto my account?
Oh, I stopped.
Okay, you stopped the stream. Good. I didn't want there to be like a 10-hour stream of me just standing still.
That was very funny. The whole mouse click.
Yeah, that's the Switch One though, so stop smacking that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. You are 3 hours.